Hello everybody and welcome to Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Part 2 for the blind playthrough of a game that I will probably be calling a blind playthrough because it's been a while since I've actually played Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, but it is a very great platformer, action, adventure, JRPG, farming simulator. And in the last video we got introduced to Sakuna, who is the goddess of war, and she got punished from her realm of gods because she kind of allowed these clowns of humans to cross the bridge into the god realm and cause chaos. And pretty much now she's punished to this island, which is a demon island, and we have to earn our title back to the god realm. So, you know, this is a nice relaxing game for you guys. It does have a lot of action, but at the same time it also has a lot of relaxation. And I actually have now the proper guide that I was looking for in part 1, where I should be able to make the most of our rice. Now, this kind of game isn't like Harvest Moon where we have to rush anything. We can take our time year after year after year to get stronger. And it all depends basically on our farming skills. Aside from that, that's pretty much it. And yes, I did actually change my name. I changed it for a very good purpose because of a lot of things that make sense. I actually explained it a good few times in a YouTube post as well as even in my last video. And, you know, it was a necessary change to be done. I completely forgot to say this, but also at the same time, thank you ahead of time for also those of you who have been following and subscribing to my YouTube and Twitch channel to help me to grow, and for those of you on the top right corner who have been subscribing to my Twitch page to help financially support my future improvements and equipments that I do, as well as those of you who have been donating to my Ko-Fi website, which is linked on both my YouTube and Twitch page and in the description below. Now that we're ready and set to go, let's jump back into Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. By the way, it's nice seeing you again, DD. DD? I want to call you like DT. I don't know why, but I think DT makes sense. Or I just call you DD, like from Dexter. Remember DD from Dexter? DD was such an interesting character. Quite annoying, actually, if you ask me. We are in winter time now. Oh my. So our rice, I don't think is actually prepared yet. There are like about 24 or 26 main quests to this game, and I've finished like 3. So about, you know, 21 more of these, give or take, maybe 23 more of them. I mean, these quests go by quite quickly. What actually takes the longest is really just going through, you know, harvesting and making everything better for us. Since our soil is not ready in this video, we're just gonna have to take our time with, you know, just relaxing until the winter's over, because we're on day 2 for it. So let's get out of here. Let's go back to the main menu. Pick this little loach up. And let's go back to the main menu. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, is that you and Kaimuro over there? No. She say no. Go away. She don't like Kaimuru. Kaimuru is annoying. Talk about a cold shoulder. I could swear my own bones just rattled as if beset by winter's chill. Since it is winter, we should actually go to a blue. You know that? Because it is very wintry right now, so it's nice and cold. Good morning as well to you, sci-fi wizard. It's nice to see you. How are you today? And talk about a cold shoulder. Okay, so that dour attitude will hurt poor little Kaimuru. I must intervene. Oh, goddess. Today, I shall lumber over the forest. Wouldn't you say I have the timber to be world-class cutter? Haha. You might say I'm trying to see the forest for the trees. Ha ha ha. She's not impressed. She just walks away. That's good. I'm glad that you are well. That's always good to know. Because I want people to take care of themselves. But also welcome to Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, so it is pleasure. not too much of us a smirk. Tough crowd. Yeah, very tough crowd. No one here is very happy. Okay, so let's look at our quests. Let's take a look at what we have to do. So according to one of my quests right here on the main, it's called Warm Up. It says that I have decided to investigate Hino's mountain. They call this place the Isle of Demons, but the demons themselves appear laughably weak. So I actually attempted this dungeon in the last video, and I already told you guys ahead of time that there was no way I was going to be able to beat that dungeon because I just wasn't strong enough. But as you can see here on the left side, my stats are a little bit more than last time, so we should ideally be able to, just go beat the crap out of that dungeon. So let's actually go back there and see what happens. I think it's at Eggplant Hollow, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's been a little moment. It's nice and cold over here. Ooh, my, it's very frozen out, this place.
You're out of here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like to use the sickle. It's really dark in this area. Surprisingly, given the fact that I figured that it was going to be more of a colder and more brighter but cold area. Let me see. So what we want is to put this at like maybe 90%. That should be pretty good. Yep, here we are. This is where the boss is. This is actually the boss fight that I was hoping to finish in the last video, but I just wasn't strong enough. So we'll just skip this whole cutscene right here. We'll just have to bypass all of this. Here we go. Yeah, I can do way more damage now. Look at that. That is insane. Oh yeah. No, I can definitely do way more damage now. Uh-oh. Yeah, take that. Damn. Ha ha ha. He does have like very strong poise though. Poise is like the resilience to staggering and stuff like that. So I will give him that much credit. But he's not strong enough to survive against me. No, he wasn't. I won. How did that taste, yes, thewy vulgarian? Ahem. Where was such a large demon hiding in a room this narrow? I imagine that it watched us open the door and hurried in after us. But the equipment it wielded was an unusually high quality for a demon of its stature. Oh, where did it get that on this isolated island? Now that you mention it, it does seem odd. More pressingly, I find it unfathomable that the door I toiled to open merely led to an empty room. Just where shall I vent this fury? I found a spirit bow. Well, now, that's a fortune discovery. We have now the ability to leave this dungeon. We have finished our quest. In fact, now that we finished our quest, let's go home. Nice and beautiful, isn't it? It's nice and beautiful. I love this game so much, and it needs more attention because it really is actually fun to play. You should really give it a try if you have not heard of this game or played Sakuna of Rice and Ruin for yourself. It's actually available on the PlayStation Store if you get PlayStation Plus, and you can actually play this game for free for doing the membership on the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. She beats the little pigs, and when we all the way back to their mom. Yeah, exactly. They went They went, wee 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 wee. That sounds like something familiar that I've heard from a movie called Gordy. Gordy actually had that same term. The piggy went wee 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 wee. So let me see. What's our quest say? So according to our main quest, I have decided to investigate, okay. And I'd like to give him a good beating. So now that we're done with this mission, who do we talk to for it? Where did we get this mission from? And also, does he have anything we can... Does he have anything we can make? We need 4 copper ores to be able to make the copper hoe. So we'll have to wait for that. I can't wait until Yui is actually able to make us tailored items. That's Yui over there. She probably dreams of making tailored stuff. Hi, goddess. Yes, call me the goddess, because I have done well to take care of you guys. Don't suppose that maybe she has anything to say. Nope. How about you? Nope. Okay, well, let's go back and let's go and grab some stuff real quick. We're gonna go to the Bountiful Grotto. Now that we have our quest done, we just gotta end the night and see if like something happens with our main quest. This is why I told you guys, try not to waste your materials too soon. You know, just follow what I do and you'll make your character strong enough to beat the game without rushing yourself. But yeah, definitely don't waste your ingredients, you know. Definitely allow the ones that are expiring, because you can always check with what's her name over here? You can always check if an item expires, and just let it expire.
I make something?
Let's see. See? This one expires in 2 days, acorn in 2 days, 2 days. Anything that has an infinite symbol is, well, you know, unlimited time. But let these items just rot on its own, because they are very helpful for later. Let's change the menu. Let's actually make sure that we eat some very meagerly, you know, just frugal food, because we don't want to waste anything. And we'll just eat that, and we should be done. Let's go to bed.
Time to eat. Yes, I do.
Because unless you're doing something important in the game, don't waste food. You want to save it for times you really need it. The demonic presence in this area has weakened thanks to your efforts. Thanks to me is quite right. I deserve a standing ovation. It may be our time to set our sights on the next forest, alright? The one over that-a-way? I am not sure what over that-a-way is supposed to refer to, but yes. If we take control of the eastern forest, we should be able to procure everything we require to live on this island. I'd rather avoid any more back-breaking labor, but going without food is a worse fate still. And here we are, look at this. Look, look, look. No food anywhere. Oh, no. They don't have any food at all. Indeed, hunger is cruelty made manifest. You are certainly in no position to speak, you gluttonous buffoon. Learn to exercise some restraint. He's like, oh. And that's the end of that? She's so mean to him. But he doesn't really do anything, that's why.
Lady Sakuna.
I have, at last, spied or speed frogs and snakes. Oh? Are we playing some kind of spying game? Ah, no, they pretend the coming of spring. In other words, we can plant the next rice crop soon. Ah, so I must dirty my hands again. Complain as you will, as you wish, princess. But you must still. Do not lecture me. If nothing I say... If nothing I say will free me from my labor, then I may as well ensure I end the season with more than enough rice to eat. Yes, that's the spirit. Inept as I am, I will help in whatever way I can. You could do something about your ineptitude for starters. Ha ha ha, how painfully true. Then stop laughing about it and start working. So what is our first order of business? This year I request that you start tilling. Oh, this is where we get to learn about tilling. I'll teach you guys tilling. We can actually skip this conversation because it's actually very easy. So basically when we start tilling, right? You want to hold triangle or no, don't finish tilling. Okay, so you want to hold the R1 and just run around and grab these rocks real quick.
I shall just have to move then.
You only have to do this every year when you start planting. Just grab all the rocks. Stones are very helpful. They help a lot with like when you're farming. You know, they're permanent items, so it's really nice. So eventually you're going to be able to see, you know, the ground better when you get your skills up. Because every time you do farming, it's going to help you get better. But what we want to do is open up some water first. Okay, so open up some water.
Into the field.
Just want to get it nice and wet. Shit. I left the water running. I mean, the water gate open over here. Yeah, fill it up with some water. Okay. Just let it fill up about maybe to like her second little part of her foot. It's almost there. That's strap number 1, and this is probably good. So now we want to just start tilling. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna smack this and just continue to do this. And eventually she'll just get faster and faster as you continue to do this in this process. Just try to make sure you don't miss anything. It actually seems like it's not hitting a big area, but it actually is. It's a very big circle. So you see how the water hits like that and it makes a big circle? That's technically the area of coverage every time you're tilling. But I like to go thorough on the first time because the second year that I do it, I want to make sure I have the ability to be able to see what the heck it is that I'm tilling. So it helps a lot for you to know what you've already tilled and what you haven't. So we're just gonna go back and just do this nice and calmly. You don't have to be too close. The area of effect is pretty big, like I said. And eventually you'll realize it once you have the ability to be able to see what you're hitting. Haha, she is very childish. She was a spoiled little goddess, that's why. She needs to learn how to be a little more modest and a little more grateful of the things that she has. You know, when she had them. Unfortunate to say that's with like all people when they're young. But, you know, that's what maturity is all about. Sometimes life has to hit you hard before you start to learn from your mistakes and grow from them. Some people unfortunately never grow. Like little Sakuna here, who is always going to remain a very small little midget. Okay, so see this? This is what I was talking about. You see now how we can actually see the dirt? And if you notice, it's not getting any more orange, right? It's because I actually was pretty thorough with it. I told you to be, you know, just pretty slow about it, but look at how big the area of effect is. See? It's pretty big. So take your time, you know? You can actually just hold the L1 and just make it a little easier for yourself to see. It doesn't have to all be orange, just mostly like orangey. I know it's getting hard to see the soil though. That's okay. It's because it's raining and the water's getting kind of deep right now. We're almost done anyway, tilling all this stuff. No, we're not done. We are not done, Sakuna. Even if you're tired, we're not exactly done tilling just yet. I think that's almost pretty much it. I might get this area just a little bit. Then this area right here just a little bit. I think that's pretty much it. If we run around, doesn't look like we have any dead spots or any untilled spots. It looks pretty clean, so we're pretty much done.
Is this okay? This looks good.
85% sounds about right. You're only gonna get like to maybe 97 or 98%. Like it's pretty much impossible to get to 100%. I don't have any fertilizer, unfortunately. Oh yeah, just sit your fat butt inside of the area that I literally just freaking got done tilling, so your rice, our rice, is gonna smell like your ass. I'm finished, I'm exhausted. Yeah, just sit in there and fart bubbles for all I give a crap. You know? That's the food we eat, is the hairs and oils and nastiness from your butt side. What? Not pliant enough for you? I've looked over the state of the soil. Oh, and?
Yes.
Soil must be cultivated. Soil is the catalyst that causes rice to grow. Thus, if we do not cultivate the soil, our harvest will remain a dream forever. You truly think of nothing but growing rice. Exactly, puts his big ass in the freaking water, probably farting bubbles, probably doesn't even wipe himself very well, or let alone clean that area very well. So all that water just has particles of his fecal matter just roaming in it. Then what must I do to cultivate the soil? Tilling is but one part of cultivation process. How about we try adding fertilizer next? Please come this way. This is the outhouse, is it not?
Indeed.
Indeed, it is the outhouse. This is what fertilizer is made of. When you say this... You mean this? But this is... a poop! What he said.
Yes.
Yes, perhaps you prefer the term compost. The name isn't the part that bothers me. By moving it to that vat over there and letting it sit in, it will change into fertilizer. I reject this with every fiber of my being. It's not as bad as you think. The stench is overwhelming when you first scoop it up, but it fades as it develops. By the time it becomes fertilizer, it's nearly odorless. If you are that knowledgeable about it, don't tell me you make it yourself. Naturally. One time, every single rice planted withered in the spot where I spread my compost. Oh man. I assume I went awry in trying to mix in medicine to keep pests away. This time I will succeed. And I think I'm gonna faint. You can now create fertilizer and spread it on the field. Yeah. Exactly. That is disgusting. Oh, well, let's scoop our shit. Oh no, we have a bucket of shit. We should just roam it through the water. Yeah, here's the bucket of shit. Look, this is your poop right here. Okay? You want it all over your head? I'll pour it all over your head. Then I could just use you as fertilizer instead. Okay, let's put in fertilizer. So, as I've explained this before, what you want is to have your triangle as full as possible. You only need to get it to 5 for each. And this is a very good start. Get as much amber as possible. Amber is what we get from enemies, but as you can see, we don't get very much of the triangle filled because I don't have a lot of amber. So this is why I say don't just try to make fertilizer as often until you know for sure that you have enough ingredients. Right now we have 19 rotted food. As you can see, it increases every stat on the left side based on how much rotten food we have. So that's why I say let your food rot. It's a very good base, stat that you can build over time. Let me see. Let's put in just a couple of other things. You know what? We can put in like maybe some herbicides. Maybe just like a couple herbicide. And then we'll put in like I don't know, we'll put in the loach. Yeah, we'll put in the loach and we'll put in like maybe a little bit of salt for some immunity. And then we'll just pretty much add like maybe some mushrooms. There we go. And that's it. And then we'll just wait until it's done. We could actually speed this up by just putting in a powder of transformation, which honestly I kind of feel like I should have done that. But the thing is it's already too late. Unless I want to start it all over. Besides, it's only 10 hours before it's ready, so now that this is all good to go, we'll drain the water out. And then we'll just head on out. Oh, goddess, got a second? Okay, all finished. The back was coming undone, so I stitched it up. This was impressive handiwork for someone so young. I wanted to make Kinta happy, so I worked hard to learn how it's done. Naturally, if I had a loom, I could weave a garment from scratch. You're that proficient? Thinking on it, the only clothes I have are the ones I brought from the capital. I doubt I will be able to order any more from there, so having them made here on the island is likely in my best interest. Alright, troublesome as it may be, I will find a way to get you a loom. If possible, I would like a hut too. You are just as brazen as the rest. Alright, so we have our next mission. So this one, for this mission, we need to get high quality oak. That is something we are missing. And there's also a couple of others. We have second year, which is get seedlings from the storehouse. And then we have to explore around the forest to discover its interior, which is for an area that I have no idea what it's called. Pioneering, but let's go inside and see if we can make some seedlings right now. Grow big and strong. Okay, so we're waiting on that. We don't have any ability to do anything with that right now. Soil is looking good. Let's go out and see if we can find anything before the sun goes down. Okay, so we have a new wood. We have Bellicose and the spring. So we need to get a high quality wood. Unfortunate to say, this area over here does not have any high quality wood. This one over here has no high quality. This one has no high quality. No high quality, so I assume we want to go over here then. Let's go to the dancing mushroom. Our objectives over here is to clear the innermost area, get high quality wood, bounce things into a mushroom, and then get a treasure, which is a mask. Very nice. Alright. So we gotta bounce things. So remember what I told you, the masks that I'm wearing. This mask allows me to locate treasures when I'm wearing it. That's why I wear this mask. Otherwise, if you take it off, you can see her face. But this one notifies treasures. So whenever you see the resonance right there, if it turns green, it means you're getting closer. If it turns yellow, it means you're very close. Okay, we got some wood. Darn birds. As you can see, I told you that the enemies drop amber, which is what we use. Oh my. It's what we use for our rice. Yeah, exactly. We better get a higher allowance for all this. This is a lot of work for us. But unfortunate to say, we are living in a time and era where, you know, we have to grow our own food and forage for our own food. You know, do so much work just to survive, while everybody else in this world has everything so easy to go to a grocery store and just pretty much buy anything they need. Darn it. It's the one thing about her sickle. Her sickle tends to kind of make her rush forward. So this one, you just want to do that. Oh no, it's turning nighttime already. Yeah, uh-oh, the enemies are gonna start getting really dangerous. Yeah, you see how I can't even do any damage to them at all? It's because nighttime enemies are actually the strongest ones, so you gotta be very careful about fighting at nighttime. And by the time I left the place, it was already nighttime anyway. I already knew what was gonna happen, but I just wanted to explore anyway. It's gonna be dark because we don't have the lantern. It's something we get later in the game. So, you know, just have to walk around a little bit in the dark. Just keep in mind, you know, when you... so as you notice, there was a little notification that the fertilizer was done. Because 10 hours have passed, so let's go back home. Yeah, if you mix the powder of transformation into the fertilizer, it automatically, like without delay, makes the fertilizer ready. So if you're trying to be in a rush to shove as much stats as possible into the soil, just do that. And every time that you do a new fertilizer over and over and over, like I can make one right now. So let's say I spread this right now, right? So I put that one in, and now the fertilizer's active. I can actually go over here and make another fertilizer and shove a bunch of stats into the new fertilizer, and it stacks as time goes on. So basically your stats will be like, you know, just one big number by the end of the year when you harvest the rice. So, but don't forget that that's the reason why you should be taking the time to really make sure that before you actually make the fertilizer, have a bunch of rotted food, have a bunch of really high powerful ingredients that are going to give you a lot of stats to make the most of your fertilizer. Save all your amber for the time that you really need it most, you know? And always try to keep your triangle at 100%. Well, I hope that... Oh my, you have to get a breathing treatment. Well, I hope that it goes well for you. Thank you for stopping in. You know, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope your breathing treatment goes well. And always be welcome to join in anytime. Anytime you want. Okay, so I think I've let them grow more than enough. It would be best to plant them in the field. Take the seedlings out of the box. It is entirely too late to begin planting, so we'll wait until tomorrow to do it. So let's go back inside. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in here and make sure that there's no spiders, because it is a new year. How pitiable. I am unable to read my beloved books as I waste away on this island. Acquiring the newest works of Kushi Oborozuki is a dream within a dream. Oh, how I adore this book. There is little point in reading it again, considering I have its contents memorized from cover to cover. I feel as though I won't be able to sleep if I do not bring any books from the capital. I wonder what kind of woman Koshi Oborozuki is able to pen such imaginative tales. I miss my home in the capital. And once again, I am called upon to toil away. Oh no, responsibilities. Alright, well. There's no spiders around, so let's make sure we eat something. Let's actually have a bowl of dried rice for this just tonight, just so they have something to eat. We'll actually give them dried pork and some dumplings. She's gonna eat well tonight. You know, for once, she'll have a nice meal. And then we'll go to process ingredients. Let's make some soup stock. And let's make some dried pickle plum and some dried acorn. There we go. Now we can go and have dinner. Everybody deserves a nice meal today. I desire a second helping. Yes, here. I am weary after today. Hey, idiot samurai, massage my feet after the meal. Yes, ma'am. Why do you always act so high and mighty? Why? Because to you peons, I am a goddess. It is the natural order of things. Indeed it is. So why are goddesses so high and mighty then? You don't look any different from us. You just got some weird kind of power is all. Well, you see, it is because... Tell him, Tama. We gods and goddesses are bestowed with the spiritual power through the worship of humans. If gods are not respected as such, then you will not be able to receive their blessing. Then we're in the same boat, ain't we? In our foremost teaching, God not affected by people's belief. That is because God is God, even if all humans destroyed. Can you call selves God if need people's belief? You ain't really imposing enough to call yourself gods. Lady Kamuhitsuki was pretty big, though. Yeah, if you were like that, then maybe I'd feel like believing in ya. How dare you all dogpile on us in ridicule. What a degenerate age we live in. For perspective, the hearth may be giving us warmth now, but flames occasionally burn houses or people. Even these chopsticks that we use to eat could kill someone if used improperly. Everything can have both positive and negative aspects. We humans simply make the best use of them that we can. That is why the people of Yanato see gods even in the smallest, most familiar things, and strive to honor them. That is good idea of myriad gods. Yes, exactly. I am moved by your speech. Small god, big god. I think I start to understand many things I see on my travels. I get what you're trying to say, but I still hate the way these guys act. Princess, we may be relying overmuch on our divine status to garner respect. It may behoove us to start anew and work to earn their respect this time around. Whoops, I ate too much. The bathroom calls. Come now, princess. She just wanted to make an excuse. She skedaddled. Well, everybody had their fill of food, that's good. So now we can actually continue our farming.
It's starting to sprinkle.
Alright. So, I think we've let them grow more than enough. It would be best to plant them in the field. Yes. Alright, we will plant them. Remember, as I told you, just try to give it some space. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just some space. I'll get one over here while I can. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Trust me, it doesn't have to be perfect. Eventually you're gonna grow so much rice that pretty much you're just gonna not even care at that point. And the reason why you shouldn't care is because by year 6 or 7 you'll be more than strong enough to be able to beat this game if you persistently just keep doing what I do. You know, just go after the best ingredients, farm for it while you have time, and just pretty much shove a bunch of rotted food in there. You know, just make the most of your years. They go by very quickly anyway. Some of those years you should actually at least take one year to make an abundance of rice as much as possible. Where you can focus it for food and you don't have to worry about stats. So you can actually just grow the rice very poorly, and either way it's going to be used for food purpose only, not for stats. So, you know, that's what I would do. But if you just still feel like going after the good amount of rice for specifically, you know, some stats, you know, go ahead and put some effort into it, but just not too much. But the ones that you're going for actually getting stronger, make sure to make the most of every fertilizer you can. Oh, cool, we can actually see. You don't need to worry about all that. This is all unnecessary stuff right here. You really don't need to worry about all this. All these putting it in the square and everything. It's all unnecessary. It's already been broken down by experts who have played this game that it really doesn't make much of a big difference. Just give it enough space. And there we go. All done.
I planted them with enough space in
Too far apart is good. You always want it to be too far apart. Let's close this thingy. And according to the guide, which is actually the reason why I had to look for this thing, because we need to make sure that we always have our rice in the best form possible, it says before tilling or after planting, we want it to be about 15 to 20% water. Since we're not able to see the water, we want it to be roughly about right up to our ankles. Ankles is good. Maybe just a little bit above the ankle. And especially since it's raining, we don't have to go too far up. We should be pretty good right here. And then it's already turning nighttime on day 1, so we're not going to be able to do too much. But what we do want to do is at least go get some ingredients while we can, before it turns nighttime. There's going to be plenty of places where we can do this kind of thing. Alright, very nice. Now let's go back home. Yeah, you can pretty much take your sweet time just doing this until you feel like you're strong enough to handle level after level. Doesn't ever have to be perfect. Water is a little bit too high.
I'll let some water out of the field.
Just about... maybe here is good. And we'll just leave it alone. We'll go check around for some spiders. Or any kind of frogs. Any kind of anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're gonna find anything. Alright, well, let's go inside. Check for spiders. And then let's eat something.
Eat something?
We're just gonna have some very poor done food. Very small amounts of food. Because we don't need anything else besides that. Lord Tama, we were brought to this island by the whims of fate, but what exactly is this lofty realm of yours? The lofty realm is essentially the other side of the lowly realm where you resided. Together, they are said to comprise of the two realms. They are connected by the great tree of creation that, well, created them. I see. So the tree of creation mediates between the lofty and lowly realms. And in these two realms, souls and spirits circulate. When a human dies, they become a god in the lofty realm. And when a god dies, they become a human, or so I've heard. Interesting. That's actually really interesting to know. We'll just skip this conversation because they're pretty much just gonna talk more in depth about that, but honestly, it's like we don't need to learn more about that. We already understand the concept. We learned a skill called weeding sight. Interesting. Since it's spring, it's time to go to a more normal color. We'll go to a nice, like, maybe a nice green. Probably say a nice little green or something like that, because it's like nice and greenish. Not again. Balling your head off just because you tripped. I can see why Yui's fed up with you. Simmer down, it ain't nothing to cry about. He's so mean. Hey, what are you doing? This is more trouble than it's worth. Kaimuru, you fine now. Aw, Poor Kaimuru. He's getting teased by freaking Kinta. Well, do we have any rotted food? We have no rotted food. Nope. Not a single rotted food at all. Eventually later we'll actually get like really good stuff to be able to put into our ingredients, but for right now we don't really have much to work until later. Just go around and grab some things. Just make sure I check the backside. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. I'll go and check in the inside of here. Nothing in here. Alright, then we're good to go. Let's go and see what they have to say to us. Hey look, we get a plum. Very nice. You really build a weaving hut? Don't underestimate a goddess. I have the full samurai and Ashigumo handle the grunt work. I am weary, so I shall rest until it's finished. Thanks so much. Take it easy. Ashigumo is surprisingly talented. I got everything I wanted. I'm kinda speechless. Goddess, thank you kindly for everything. You flatter me, child. Alright. We've got everything for Yui.
Should I make something, goddess?
So she doesn't have anything to make yet, but she will later. You know? And then all we need now is with
Want me to make
Kinta.
something?
Oh, he can make new things. With high quality oak, he can make some other things right now. Oh, very nice. We still need lots of high quality oak for that. Alright, let's go to the dancing mushroom forest. Now that it's daytime. It's perfect weather for us. It's nice and green. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Very nice. Ouch. Let's go up here. There we go, we got them to hit the mushroom, because remember that was one of the tasks that we need to make sure that the enemies hit the mushrooms. Darn it, darn it. Try to not get me to hit the mushroom though. Haha, they're causing their own demise. Very nice. Uh-oh. I think I got some high quality oak just there, but I need like a good 10 or 12 of them because those materials from earlier required about 10 or 12. It was quite a hefty number. Hey look, we can make the mushroom attack right here. Ooh, gotta be careful because we're actually getting really low on HP. There we go. We have the task all complete. Before we get any lower on HP, you should always try to leave if you think you're about to die. Like, I might actually get pretty close to dying right here. Oh shoot, these guys could definitely end up killing me right there. Oh yeah. Oh no, this might actually be a little bit too tough for us. Oh no, I failed. Oh no. Darn it. I think the task does not have to be completed again though. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Demolition Deity. Crash combo of 5. Oh crap. He just got stuck on the mushroom and it gave me an achievement. Oh look, oh, so we did have to do it all over again. Well, good thing that that one enemy getting stuck on that situation like helped a lot, so. Alright. Uh-oh. Damn it. Damn it. Oh no. Oh no. It's like a very good way for us to like get really hurt badly. It's like falling on those things. Hell yeah. Very nice. Oh, look at all of them. Holy crap, that was a big crash combo right there. Oh yeah, that was a massive crash combo. Heck yeah, that was awesome. Oh look, we're done with the level already. Clear the innermost area. But there's still a treasure chest. There we go, we got a scroll. But there's another treasure chest apparently somewhere around here. We shall go find it if we can. Some of these treasure chests you won't be able to get until like you have later abilities. Because, you know, they are very high up and stuff, so... Uh-oh, careful, the bombs. Careful of the bomb, yeah. Very nice. Oh, the treasure chest is over there. Oh. Oh. Hey look, we got Powder of Transformation, and there also seems to be another treasure chest around here somewhere. Probably the one above my head. I don't know how I'm gonna get that one though, except unless... I think we're supposed to hit this. Yeah, that's it. We have the mask. This one is called the Whistling Mask. The Whistling Mask allows us to collect ore and textile and dye at a higher rate. That's really good. And even one of my other abilities allows us to get more ores. So that's 15 plus like the 30%. So that's like 45%. That's pretty good. I think we're pretty much done with this area now. Alright, so this one has one task left, which is to get high quality oak, but we'll have to return to that next time when I actually manage to get my hands on more, you know, on the next day. This one, we're not going to be able to beat him. I already know it because he's actually really tough. But if you want to see who it is, I'll actually show you. We're not going to be able to beat him until like way later in the game when I have like the ability Whirling Halo and stuff like that. I mean, like I can fight him and stuff, but he's going to be a very tough enemy. Yeah, see, I already told you. Good thing when we die, we actually just start back here. We're not going to be able to do this one until I get some healing done. The reason I am not healed is, well, now I'm healed. Never mind. Is because if you don't have any food in your system, which is why you have to eat food, it refills your HP for the next area. So it's a kind of a little important thing. That's why I say save your food for a time you really need it. These enemies are actually quite tough. I can already see they are very tough right now. So this is like for when we have better weapons. Which we do not have better weapons right now. Ouch. We should still be able to handle it if I'm careful enough. Seems like the treasure chest is like really close by. It's like right above my head. Got attributes number 2. Seems like there's another treasure chest somewhere to be found. I don't suppose it's up there. Very nice crash combo. Oh yeah. I like the upward slash when it comes to the birds. It makes it easier to attack them. Whirling Halo, of course, is going to be the ultimate ability of this whole game. As you can see, every time I slash upward, it's like the best thing because it allows them to not only hit things easier, but also cause a crash combo like that. Oh crap. He went down there. Ha ha ha. Very nice. End of the level already. Cool, now I can go to another area. Before I do, let's go and get this treasure chest up here. We've got something called the Vitality Boost. Ooh, that's the one that we want to use long term in the game. We've unlocked 1.15% more damage against 2-legged enemies. We can also add that new thing that we got. So we can either increase Vitality, which is technically a form of defense, and then this one which increases more Amber, we definitely want to hold that one. Amber is very important to have. When we're mining, we want to wear the mining mask. The one that we found earlier. But I don't have any mining stuff right now. Because I haven't found any of the ores anywhere. Told you I'm strong enough to handle these guys. I think I've already been to this area. Yep, we have. And let's go check the right side, make sure there's nothing over here that we have missed. Nope, then we're all done. Fruitful Hassock, which is one of those areas that we can grab stuff. It says here we want to defeat many demon rabbits, and we also want to use skills to reach new heights. That's probably like for later. Let's go to Fruitful Hassock. This is a nice little area to farm different stuff, because the one that we farm at originally has different things as well. This one has like high quality branches and stuff like that. I don't suppose that there's anything up there. Nope. Alright, well let's do some gathering. We got some high quality oak. Alright, cool. Seems like for this area it's 100%, so we're done with fruitful hassock. There are 4 sides to the continent: north, east, south, and west. We're on the east side, so once we're finished with east, we'll go on to like south and then west. West is like the final part of the game. North is like kind of like the post game, as well as like stuff like that, you know. Let's get rid of these weeds. Make sure we have a nice clean. We need to add some water. I don't know why the water's so low. I don't know where all that water went. Let's get it all the way up to about right there. It's pretty good. Let's check around and make sure there's nothing that we need to get rid of. Little spooky little itty bitty bugs, you know? Little bugs like to show up. I think there was a question mark symbol over here. No? No bugs. I'm surprised. They don't show up in the houses over there. They only show up over here in this farming area. There's nothing up in the upper floor. At least I've never been able to go up there. Oh look, a little bug. Got 10% of them. It's probably because I'm using pesticides or something in my food. Or in my field. We shall eat some dried boiled rice. We'll have some acorn broth. And we'll get rid of this one. Let's actually replace it with some boar meat. Boar meat sounds good. And then we'll get rid of the dumplings. Because I think the dumplings, we don't have very many. So we'll hold on to it. We can actually switch over. So dumplings, in order to make it, you need bean and wheat. You know what? Since I have a lot of it, let's make it. And then for water, we can have some tea, which helps with luck, but unless I'm grinding for stuff, I don't really need it. So we'll process some ingredients. Let's make some boar meat, dried boar meat. Make some dried rabbit meat. Sparrow meat. And we'll make 1 dried plum. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll make 2 dried plums. Salt is actually very important to have in this game, so I really don't feel comfortable using salt so early. It's like a very important ingredient. It's very good for like pesticides, stuff like that. The capital of gods is huge. That Kamahitsuki lady was pretty amazing too. The blue sky stretched as far as the eye could see, with that great tree thrusting through the clouds. And the capital of gods carved into its giant trunk. What a magnificent sight. So beautiful. I think Yanato best. So even the children of men can recognize splendor when they see it. What an irresistible comment coming from you. We have been doomed to live on this isle of demons precisely because they snuck into the capital. Then let us give these children of men a lesson. The preeminent goddess of Yanato, Lady Kamahitsuki, is none other than the tree of creation that created the two realms. Her very essence is directly connected with the branches of the tree of creation, which is the genesis of all gods. Understand? In summary, the blessing of the gods bestowed upon the lowly realm all originate from Lady Kamahitsuki, which is the lady that basically banned me from the god realm, if you guys remember. The capital was built in that location so that the gods may honor and bring tribute to the Tree of Creation and Lady Kamahitsuki. I see. So the capital is the pillar of creation, and the gods themselves are as a pillar that holds Lady Kamahitsuki aloft. Precisely. Which is why it stands to reason that it has grown so large. But there are gods outside of capital too, yes? How they come to be. I believe all gods did indeed come from Lady Kamahitsuki, regardless of whether or not they reside in the capital. The same is true even for Ashigumo tribe that lives on the island, and the bestial gods who became demons. However, this all happened during the first Lady Kamahitsuki reign. We who exist now know not how the gods living outside the capital were scattered. Whatever the case may be, they should be swearing allegiance to Lady Kamahitsuki. Those reprehensible degenerates.
It was good.
A lot of god talk. Okay, so you see all the spoiled stuff right there? That's good. Remember I told you that's a very good thing. Soil nutrients are low. Oh, we gotta make some soil nutrients. And we'll talk to him in a second. We gotta make some, remember that triangle? Yeah, that's the reason why. Okay, we'll go 500, we'll go 100 for each. And then we'll just throw all of this in there. Yes. Okay, so there are some certain ingredients out there, like we'll throw all the rotted food in there. Some ingredients, if you notice right here, actually increase the root, the kernel, and the leaf. Like this one right here, you can use for root, so we'll get it to 100%. See, if I go any higher, it doesn't go any higher, right? So you only need to get it to 100%. So after that, we'll put some wood in there, and we'll add some additional stuff. Maybe we'll do yield. Yield is very important for if you're trying to get as much rice as possible, so definitely try to do yield. And we should also be trying to do pesticide, which I think salt does that. So we'll definitely go with salt. And that's why I told you, you know, salt is such an important thing. And then for this one, we've got enough immunity and stuff like that. So let's go with yield on this one. And that's pretty much it. We'll just wait until that is ready to go. Since it is a new day, we need some more water in here. I don't know where all this water is disappearing off to, but it is really, really disappearing. Well, her ankles are actually pretty full. Put in a little bit.
I filled it with some water.
Okay, so according to what I've seen, they are in the second offshoots. So the second offshoots, it needs to be 15 to 20%. Okay, so once it hits third, we have to drain all the water. You guys ever wonder what that guide is that I've been using? I'll actually start linking it in the description below when I start making the edited version of the game, or I'll just link it later once I get off a stream today. And that way you guys can have it, but you know, or you could just sit there and watch me play it the whole entire way, and then you can kind of just use my videos as a guide in the future. Besides, by the time that I get finished with this game, you guys will be masters of making rice. And what might you be doing sneaking about over here? Oh, it's you. You scared me. As uncouth as ever, I see. Yui's been following me around all day and night, and I just can't take it anymore. Ridiculous. Being pursued by a woman is good fortune, is it not? You should be honored. No way. Try putting yourself in my shoes. But Yui's quite the little beauty. I doubt you would find a woman half as pretty, even if you scoured the entire lowly realm.
Seriously?
I don't give two craps about womanly charms or whatever you're talking about. Ha ha ha. Do you even hear yourself? You're so terribly naive. Listen here, you wannabe harvest god.
What?
Uh-oh. Hiya, goddess. Hello. Kinta. She is definitely pursuing him. No matter, they can figure it out themselves. I shall leave them be for now. Young love, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go and see what else we can explore. So we can either do that later. This one, we can actually go here. Let's go here. Should be. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy's here. Ouch. It's okay if we're not strong enough because we actually need to make better weapons anyway. I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't gone around to Kinta to be able to do it. Yeah, he is like way too strong. Like I might get lucky enough to fight him. Just enough to kick his ass, but like if he lands a couple more hits on me, we're pretty much dead. So let's go back to Kinta. And let's see if Kinta can make me a new weapon. I don't know if I'm strong enough or have the right ingredients. Fertilizer's complete. Oh.
What are you all doing outside the mountain pass?
Welcome home, Lady Sakuna.
Oh good, I don't have to do any voice acting.
Thanks to your efforts, the demons no longer inhabit this place. So, we've decided to create fields at the base of the mountain. Our Shigumo is keeping watch on the area to ensure our safety as we work.
I have a bag of nuts. That's what I've been doing. I have a bag of nuts for you guys. And see, I have almond.
Then I suppose there's no need to worry.
Quit slacking, Pops! We've got to finish this up by evening.
Right. My apologies. Lady Sakuna, if you are willing and able, might we count on you to lend us a hand? There appear to be storm clouds closing in, so we'd like to finish all the planting today, if possible.
This again?
I think it's a splendid idea. If we expand our fields this much, the rice harvest will grow exponentially in the fall. It was well worth enduring that harsh winter and hanging on to the seeds we harvested.
Oh look, they're working together to plant the rice.
It never ends. My back is soreness incarnate. I've been working non-stop, and yet here I am again.
Poor Sakuna.
You're not the only one who's got it rough.
Quit it, Kaimaru. Go play over there. You all don't go out to hunt. You have no idea how hard it is for me.
What a load of bull. Who do you
What a
think
lot of
tilled all
bull.
these fields, lady? Everyone's been working their butts off. Just haven't been around to see it.
Do not fight. Have fun planting rice. Have plaisir.
How could anyone have fun doing manual labor?
Stop moving your mouth and start moving your hands already. Sheesh.
You blockhead!
Oh. She represents like the exact behavior of Korean girls.
If you're gonna act all high and mighty, why don't you actually earn that respect by doing some dang work around here?
Hush up already! I'm this close to smacking you again!
So Yui has like Korean behavior. Korean girls have this habit of like always smacking the little brother. Always, always. I don't know if it's also a Chinese thing, but it is definitely a Korean thing.
Stop! Everyone, please stop!
Rooted avarice, feet marred in...
So they're basically gonna start singing.
That was a rice planting song.
Indeed. Farm work is a long, treacherous journey until one's efforts are rewarded. When you get to talking, you end up complaining and feeling down. So, our ancestors decided to sing instead. Singing is a salve for the pain of drudgery.
Not with your voice, no.
Tiny seedling, thin as me.
Huh. I'm impressed. The old man and I are from different provinces, but that song's the same one I know. It goes on like this, yeah? Wishing on...
Okay, no more singing from you
Try
guys.
anything at this point. Teach us the whole song.
But when they sing together, it actually sounds pretty okay.
All right then, here we go.
See, I told you, sounds better when they sing together. I'll let you guys hear it while I eat a couple nuts. Okay, now you got to hear them sing.
How's that look?
We're done!
Aw. So, this right here never made much sense to me because we don't actually ever see this rice in the game. It's really just like something of a cutscene, as well as like, you know, more rice being added to our rice. Like, I don't know, it's like kind of like a passive or something like that. So that's all that
We had fun planting rice.
The power of song is potent indeed.
We finished. Now, let's make our way home and eat.
Not so fast, Sir Rice for Brains. We must still prepare the meat for dinner. Naturally, that will be your responsibility since you forced me to help you plant.
That is a cruel request.
My, how the tables have turned.
At least everybody's starting to be happy. That's all that matters. Everybody's happy now. Oh, are these in the third offshoot? They are, so we have to...
Few stocks. It diminishes the yield.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to drain the water. Let's add some of the fertilizer. And then we'll just drain all the water. We'll leave this open.
Let some water out of the field.
We'll talk to him in a second. Actually, we'll talk to him right now. Lady Sakuna, look here. Is that a scroll? Where did you find such a thing? In the corner of the storehouse. I imagine it was originally on the shelves, but it must have fallen off at some point.
What is the meaning of this?
This is Lady Toyohana's handwriting. It's her mom. This is Sakuna's mom.
No.
It is an instruction manual on fieldwork. Thus does my interest evaporate so much like morning dew. No, listen, this information compiled here is incredible. Some places have faded or been eaten away, making it hard to decipher, but doubtless it is unequaled in its description of different farming techniques. Lady Toyohana truly was meticulous.
Grief.
So my mother was also an eccentric. If we apply the wisdom within the scroll to our farming practices, our problems are sure to vanish into thin air. We shall dub it the Agricultural Assembly. Speak with me anytime you wish to ruminate on the art of farming. Sure, if I feel like it. So all these scrolls are is they just help you to kind of like, basically just learn a little bit about, hold on, let me see if we have any new abilities actually. So our abilities right now, we only have two. We have the one that can grab, and then we have the one that can toss. Fling a grappled enemy behind you. This is quite useful. You know what? We'll put that one on probably the forward one. And then for this one, we'll see. We got only 3 abilities still. So if we go to items and we go to our Scrolls, they can teach you little things about like what they do. Confers to a variety of beneficial effects. Gusto is the power of your active food effects. So that's like your temporary stats that you get from when you eat meals. It just boosts the power of those active foods. As for, let's see, attributes, red means super effective, orange damage means effective, and blue means bad. Okay, so blue is bad. Aside from that, there's strike, slash, pierce, and magic, and honestly, I don't really just worry about that. You really just beat the crap out of anything if you're strong enough. Strength is physical, vitality is your defense, and magic, we've never really come to the conclusion if magic was ever really useful in this game, because I actually have read about people who have tried a magic build and it just really wasn't that good. So I just stick with my hoe and sickle. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we should really save. It's been like absolutely forever since we last saved. Nice. Our stats are a little higher, but the highest we need to get to is about 3,000 to 5,000. And that will put us at like right about where I was last time. So if we need to keep track about how strong I was when I beat the game, that's why I keep this right here. If you guys ever need to know how strong you need to beat the game, refer to that right there, because that is pretty much like it was necessary for me to be that strong to beat the game. And it took like 35 hours, but it doesn't take 35 hours to beat this game, because half of it I was actually falling asleep or just reading about stuff or doing other things behind the scenes. The game is actually a lot faster. Like substantially faster. But you can extend it if you want to, you know, by doing things that make you, I don't know, distracted. Unfortunate to say I wasn't able to catch Kinta on time because I was doing all those cutscenes, so this day went to waste. That's why I tell you not to use your food unless you absolutely know for sure that you're going to use the effects of your food, because they end at the end of each day, and any effects that I just ate some good food went to waste because I never ended up using it. So that's why I say just worry about doing all that later. You know, you're gonna go out and fight, then go ahead and get some oh look, some spiders. But yeah, if you plan to fight, then definitely use the high stat stuff. If you plan to go out and grind a bunch of different levels in the same day, try to get your fullness up. Your fullness is the thing that's up here, because by having that, it allows your HP to refill when you exit and enter an area.
Eat something?
Okay, so for tonight, we're just gonna eat something simple. Let's go with the cooked sanwa. And maybe some acorn broth, because it's very cheap to make. Roast rabbit sounds good, and that's pretty much good. We'll be fine
Make
with
something?
that. We will save that salt, for sure. I am not wasting it. What is it, full samurai? Exercising your brain instead of your body for once? Forgive my indiscretion. I was thinking of Ishimaru, my former bandit comrade. So if you actually remember in part 1 video, I actually had this bandit that was trying to piss me off on the bridge, right? And Sakuna kicked him off of the bridge, and he flew way the hell in the middle of nowhere. That was who he's talking about. Ah yes, I remember. He was the one that I punted off the bridge. Why concern yourself with such a wretch? Was he not trying to take your life? Much has transpired between us, but we were once comrades who sat at the same table. I was thinking that if he managed to survive, perhaps we might walk the same path again someday. Fat chance, considering what happened to him. Mayhap. Lord Tama, what happens to those who fall into that mist? That was not mist, but clouds. It was the very same sea of clouds that can be seen from the capital, and that this island floats upon. Neither time nor space nor anything else is fixed within its bounds. There is no way to know what happens to those who fall in. Before the two, what they're talking about is the clouds. When she kicked him off the bridge, he fell onto a pile of clouds. That's what they're talking about. Before the two realms were born, at the genesis of everything, all existence consisted of nothing but those clouds, or so I'm told. Then suddenly, from nowhere in particular, something thrusts upward from the depths. That must be the Tree of Creation. Yes, the branches of the Tree of Creation stretched across the clouds and formed heaven, in other words, the lofty realm. Similarly, its winding roots spread wide and formed the earth, the lowly realm. And thus were the two realms born. This stuff is way too big to wrap around my head. The clouds of beginning both exist and do not exist within our two realms. Even were we to ponder the fate of one who fell into such a place, there is no longer anything we can do for them. Moreover, that man intended to do you harm. Though it may have been fate, you still owe the princess your gratitude. Yes, praise me. Thank you so much. You weren't trying to save us, you were just hopping mad. This again? And you wonder why no one likes you. Damn, what a way to end a night. Rest until morning. It is now summertime. You know what summertime means? Summertime means that we're almost ready for the orange season. You have expanded the fields to encompass the area below the pass. You have my gratitude. Speaking of which, how should I handle the expanded fields?
Yes.
I request that you continue looking after the fields in the pass here as before. The others and I will tend to the new land. You remember when they were singing across like all those rice fields? That's what they're talking about. It became a passive. We will imitate whatever methods you use for the fields in the past, so let us hope for a multiplied harvest come fall. Very well. I must say that I am impressed by how well you managed to plant the rice this time. My opinion of you has elevated. Petitioning of the others for help and training intensely during the winter was well worth it. I had given up on myself, thinking I had no aptitude, but I am glad I stuck with it. Your plight is unknowable to me. We gods are blessed with abundant talent from birth. An enviable station indeed. I have more training to do if I am to reap us a bountiful fall harvest. Time is short. You're getting a little ahead of yourself here, but I suppose an oaf like you should be making the most of your time. Keep at it, blockhead. Thank you very much. Want to say princess, but, you know, she's a goddess. Okay, so the water is good, because it's in third offshoot, so we want to make sure water's always gone. Always remember the third should be no water. The first and second should always have water to the ankles. And then after we get to, like, after the third offshoots, we want to put as much water as possible, which is about 30%. And we'll get an ability later to be able to determine that later. What is he doing, messing around with the poop?
I am indebted to you.
He's like, I am so grateful that I get to look at poop.
Much obliged.
I am humbly apologize.
Much obliged.
Why is he apologizing to everybody?
I am indebted to you.
Are you a samurai or a bandit? Which is
Now
it?
then.
My father likely remains unaware that I am allied with... I allied myself with bandits. From a personal standpoint, I still feel the samurai spirit burning inside. So you are a samurai then?
No.
Though considering I deserted my station, my father will have presumably disowned me. Were I to return, I would have doubts as to whether I would retain my position as a samurai. So then you're a bandit. I think I washed my hands of that life after I escaped with Myrte and the children. I am neither a samurai nor a bandit. I am merely Talamon. Is that an acceptable answer?
That's so.
In short, you're a blockhead who runs away from everything. Princess, a pot mustn't admonish a kettle so. Huh, harsh words indeed. Okay, so we thankfully still have a lot of time. For summer.
Want me to make something?
Okay, so we can make 2 weapons, but we need 1 more high quality oak. Honestly, I use the spade more, or the sickle, than I do the hoe. Inflicting up to 20 more damage with each successive attack. Ooh. And this one increases poise. Ooh, you know what? Let's go with this one, because it's a much bigger attack boost.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, we'll definitely equip that one. And we need 1 more high quality oak for that one. And then, we don't really need... Well, actually, wait. The hammer is actually pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. But the hoe is pretty good. This one, I can actually just spare the materials for it. Yeah, why not?
Did you see that?
Just get it out of the way. Okay, so we need copper ore and high quality oak. We should also equip the weapons that we just got. So for this one, the copper sickle... Oh, I just realized it. But this is actually... Oh, I just got excited for a moment because I saw the word Whirling Halo, and I'm just dying to get my hands on Whirling Halo. Okay, we'll take this off. So we need to go back and take this off, release power. Or take it out, remove it. And then we're gonna put it on the new weapon, because it's got 45 damage. And we'll put the amber one. The amber one is the most important. There's actually an area in this game near the end of the game that you can get absolutely astonishing amounts of amber. And it's actually the area that I use to farm for getting like super ridiculous strong in this game. But we'll have to save that for a time when I get near the end of the game, of course. Let's go check on Yui and see if she has any new gear for us.
Should I make something, Goddess?
So she can make us a hat, and she can make us another garment, but we need sedge and bamboo, and those items like to expire, so you know, you really got to get it out of the way as quickly as possible. This hat is the most important thing ever. Every time you do anything farm related, you should always be wearing this hat. Whether you're planting, pulling weeds, picking, or doing watering, whatever, you should always be wearing this hat. It's the only hat that will give you what you need. We need sedge and hemp. Okay, so let's go for sedge and hemp. And also let's save. That way we always have an idea of how much progress we've been making. So we need sedge and hemp. And get some high quality oak here. Should be about every couple of days we can get some new stuff from the locations that we've already grinded for, because it needs like a couple days time to be able to reset itself. That's why there's going to be so many different areas. Nice, we got some high quality oak, perfect. That's what we came here for. Seems like that plant never came back. Well, I don't really suppose that we need any of this stuff, so let's go back. Let's go back to Kenta. Let's go give him that high quality oak so we can get that other weapon. Like I said, always make the most of your time. And Kenta's not in there at nighttime, so we want to be fast with it.
Want me to make something? Leave it to me.
Cool. Now we just need copper ore for that one other
Want me to make something?
item, but we don't really need it because it's actually weaker. So let's see. 20% more damage with each successive attack. We can actually put something on it. We already have that one. We've already worn this one, so let's put vitality. And then we can leave. And now we can continue what we're supposed to. So that one's done. 75%, but this one's for nighttime. You have to go here and beat up enemies at nighttime. That's 100%, so that's all done. This is, this one you have to get some fangs for stone, and you have to get iron ore. You know what, I wouldn't mind, mining a little bit. Try to see if we can mine some stuff. Don't really have to worry too much about the enemies, we just have to worry about mining. So this is a good time to put on the mining stuff. So we want the one that increases yield, and we want the mask that increases yield. See, now we get 3 copper ore instead of 2. We want some extra amber, we can get some extra amber since we're here. Oh shoot. See how much stronger I've become? Like, I can beat up these enemies very easily now. We have enough copper ore now. Very nice. We do so much damage now. Uh-oh. And that's pretty much it for this area. We did not get the succession of getting an iron ore, but we did get some fang. So now, if we want to, we can go back home and go get that last item, just to have it, you know.
Want me to make something? Leave it to me.
Cool beans. Let's put away this, let's go back to this, and then let's go back to this one. And then we actually have a treasured hat that we can wear. I like to go back to my kitsune mask. So we can actually wear anything else, but we don't have any spaces for anything because I've already got 1, 2, and 3, so, and 4. So there's nothing for me to put into the slots. This one's no good. This one right here was that boss that we might be able to beat up now. Oh, yikes. Still very strong. Oh, yikes. Yeah, still very strong, actually. Might not be strong enough to be able to handle them. I did not get any restoration of HP, unfortunately. Okay, my HP is restoring because of food, thankfully. Ooh, nice. A scroll of parrying. If you're wondering how you parry, you have to move towards the direction of the enemy as soon as they're about to attack, but it's a very hard thing to time. Wasn't always a fan of the parrying in this game. You know what we do? Put on the put on this thing and put on the mask of... Yep. Very nice. We got some iron ore for that one. Very nice. Iron ore is going to unlock our next potential for weapons. As you can see, these enemies are getting quite strong, but that's because we are not strong enough to handle them. We have to wait until we get like second year harvest, but as long as we're safe about it, we should be okay. But eventually they will get to a point where the enemies will get too strong for us, and we'll just have to wait until we can harvest, you know, stuff for what we need to get stats. Very nice. We're getting iron ore like crazy. I might actually just permanently, for right now, put on this mask. Yep. Hell yeah. Nice, we got some high quality oak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you sometimes have to time these attacks right, because they have invincibility frame when they're down. Nice. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. There's two big boars. Oh. Hell yeah. Gotta use your paddle for these big enemies. There we go. Very nice. Aw, looks like I'm hungry again. Uh-oh, it's a boss fight. I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough to handle this boss, but we're gonna try. Heck yeah. Ooh, this boss might be too strong for me. Oh, one more hit and I'm pretty much over. Oh yeah, no, we cannot do it. Yeah, no, if I risk it, we'll lose every progress that I had for that. So we'll definitely have to hold off on that one. We're gonna have to wait until we get strong enough, so we're gonna definitely go back to the fruitful hassock and get some bamboo and sedge, because I want to get that hat for farming. And I need some bamboo and sedge. Yeah, that's why I say just be careful. Take your time with things. Don't rush it. Don't try to waste time fighting something that you can't beat. Man, we got lots of stuff right there. Lots of bamboo and stuff. I don't know if I have enough for the quest. Let's see. Sub-quest. Exploration quest. We don't have any quests, so we'll have to go back home, see if we can hopefully get enough time to do the tailoring. Aw, she's asleep already, damn it. How are we looking? Okay, so they're sprouting. That means we need to put some water in, because they're no longer third offshoot. Put it all the way pretty high up. Like probably to where the bottom of her purple anklet is. So even after like so even after you pick the rice and you hang it dry, you can still put fertilizer into it and it'll still count. It pretty much counts even during winter when you actually put, like, you know, till the land and prepare it for next season. You can actually stack ingredients for that too. It's pretty cool. Like, you can actually stack like pretty much all throughout the year, and as long as it hasn't been picked yet, like once you pick it, pretty much all the stats will carry over to the next grow if you do anything with the stats in your soil. It'll just carry over to another grow for the year. Alright, well this one, we may as well, like, yeah, just let this one sit. Yeah, we'll let this one sit. We don't need to worry about, put it in the morning. So let's put in maybe a beast hide or two. Let's put a couple beast hides. Yeah, just, actually, you know what? That's a crafting material. We should not use it. Maybe some vinegar for immunity would actually not be such a bad idea. Yeah, maybe a little bit of vinegar. We'll just leave that as the stuff we'll use in the morning. Let's go check inside here, make sure that there's no spiders. Yep, nothing. Uh-oh, my mugwort. Please don't expire my sedge and hemp. I really need that for the hat. Okay, we got some spiders here. Very nice. Okay, let's look at the menu. Let's actually eat something pretty decent tonight. Let's actually have some foxmeal millet. This one requires, oh, it requires salt. No, I'm sorry, but I can't waste salt on that. This one requires taro, and that's a taro, boiled rice, and rabbit meat. Okay. Yeah, because this is all like what the ingredients I'm using for this meal, and I think that's pretty okay. Yeah, that's pretty okay. I'm happy with that, and then we'll have dinner.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
We're pretty much gonna talk about the lofty realm again, and how in the world did we get here by boat. If it's an important conversation, I'll definitely sit there, but if it's not an important one, I won't do it. Our growth report has increased. We also learned a skill called Tidal Wave, and our fertilizer's complete. So, you remember how I told you Kaimuru is the most useful character in this whole game? Like, he's technically most useful for when it comes to farming. And the reason why is because he actually brings in animals which they help with your farm. So Kaimaru is like very important in the long run. I have not seen that dog before. Did you bring it here?
All right.
How rash. There are demons lurking just. Unintelligible as always. He said, I found him by the pass. He's smart. He can evade demons easily. You understood all of that? It's not a very fun gift, you know. Aw. Still, dogs are useful creatures. You all may be able to venture outside if you take him with you. Maybe, but that still sounds scary. Then we should have that full samurai act as our test subject. With his physique, we can surely endure a moderate level of abuse should things go awry. Even the dullest tool in the shed has its use. Yes, fair point. Let's do that then. Okay, so what happens is that when you have a dog, right, you can dispatch your allies to go and farm a different area, so they can go gather things. And for each dog that you have, you can actually send out another person, up to all 5. And, you know, each person's good at a different thing, but honestly, I just never really cared to even really give it a go. Like, if you want to go have him, you know, pick some of those ingredients over on the bottom right, like salt is very important. I would really love some more salt, so I'm just going to say yes. And you can send anybody, but honestly, make sure that if you send a person that you're not going to need them for a quest or something, because if Kenta is out gathering, he's not going to be there for you to talk to him when you need him for making weapons. Same thing if Yui's out there, you're not going to have her present for when you need her for making tailored items. So just keep that in mind.
Should I make something, Goddess?
We have the hat. Oh, yeah, for farming. Okay, this is the most important hat in the whole
Give
game.
me some space till it's done.
And these ones are used specifically when it's winter time. I use it during when I have to fight difficult things in the winter. There's going to be one for summer. But pretty much, yeah. This one we can increase the combo. So we'll increase it. And let's see if there's anything else. We have the new raiment. We do. We have it. Awesome. So this hat allows us to increase the experience we get from farming. Very, very important. Definitely need to have this. We should always wear this hat whenever we're doing any farm work whatsoever. So always keep that in mind. Not too bad. From when we started in today up till now, we're at 600 mark. And the highest we need to get to is about 3,000 to 5,000 on the top right, 3,000 on the bottom left areas. So that's actually really not that bad. We're catching up pretty good. It's a good way to keep track of like how far I'm getting into the game. Now that we have iron ore, let's see if he gives us some new items. He does indeed. But we need 4 more, so a total of 10 iron ore, and I only have 2. And then we also need about 3 wood, which we have enough. And then we need 16 clay, which we do not have enough clay, so we're going to have to work on that. But that is a big boost in damage for both weapons, so we're going to definitely work towards it. Aside from our quests, let's see what we got for quests. But it looks like for the quest, we can go to the Forest of Supplication, grow the rice, and wait for Tawamon's return on that quest. As for any sub-quests, we don't have any, and nothing there. Okay, good. Our rice looks good. Water levels look good. Is it right at my ankle? Yep. Right at the spot where I want it during this part. And as for fertilizer, I think it said it was done, so we want to spread it. And we should be pretty good. Our fertilizer's looking much more healthier. Okay, that's good. And then let's get the heck out of here. Let's go and see what we can find out there. Okay, we gotta go to the Forest of Supplication. We cannot beat this area. We have already beaten up this area. Let's go here and let's try this again. But we need iron ore and then clay. So we need to go for clay. Clay is our next big goal, because I remember I couldn't even beat up that boss that was in that area, so we gotta look for clay. There's no clay here. There's clay here. Oh yeah, perfect. This has got clay. We gotta make sure we have our mining stuff. Put on our mining stuff. We have the mining mask on. This is a really easy area, so we don't have to worry about the enemies here. That's the nice thing about getting stronger. You can just pretty much burst through these guys. I don't even have to worry about them all that much. Okay, we got some... Okay, nice. We got 2 clay from there. We needed 16, so we need 4 more of them. Because we have a total of 10. Then we have to go gather iron ore when we can get our hands on it. Okay, we need like what? Like 1 more clay? May as well just get as many as we can. Hey, nice. Cool. As you notice, when you beat up enemies, all the amber comes towards you. Instead of just flying around as it always does. It just comes towards you once you beat up all the enemies, so that's how you kind of already know that you've beaten up everything in that spot. All the amber magnets to you. Seems like there's nothing over there. Well, I would assume that we want to go up there, but I don't know if I can reach it. Yeah, okay, so it must have been a treasure chest from the past. And here we are at the final part of this area. Careful of these rocks, they really hurt bad. If they hit you, it does environmental damage, which, as you know, environmental damage is very bad. And you do get an item later, or some kind of something later to help you with environmental damage. It's actually very useful to survive against it. But right now we don't have that, so... Hey, look, plenty of stuff grew here. Very nice. Oh, no, wait. No? No, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff here. Got some clay, beast hoof, and beast manure, and then you know that these 2 are very good for the base components of your getting your soil to 100%. You always need like 5 of them for every time. Alright, well, now we can go home. Don't suppose Yui needs anything for that other
Should I
piece
make
of gear.
something, Goddess?
We need some hemp. We don't have any. It could definitely expire very quickly. As for Kinta, we don't have
Want me to make
enough.
something?
We have enough wood, clay, and we have the scrap, but we just need a total of 10 iron ore. So we'll have to wait until we can grind enough of that. As for our plants, let's see, water level is getting a little bit high. Just a little bit, so we'll release some of it. Okay, now we'll put it back. Because it is raining, we don't want it to be too much. Because it'll add more water. We are wearing the hat. Oh look, we got another skill. Aquatic Instincts. So this one shows the water level and temperature when I'm near the gates. See, I told you that we get these new abilities. And now that we're here, wearing this farming hat, so we have the farming hat on, that's good. Let's put on my other mask. Let's put on our better weapon. So
So now that when we're near the farming gate, it actually shows you the water level.
I'll let some water
So that's
into
the nice
field.
thing. You know, that's the nice thing about these skills. They just continue to grow. That way we can always keep track of what we need. Uh-huh. It is at 31%. He did get me a lot of beast manure, but no of the items that I wanted earlier. So since this water is raining right now, we might want to release maybe down to 27%. Probably say 27 because it is raining. It's gonna increase the water level. Seemed like there was a snail on the other side or something, I don't know. Yeah, there is. A little frog right here. Nothing in here. No plums, no nothing. Nothing in here. We'll
Something?
look
I
at
make
some
something?
processed ingredients. We'll make some dried pork. Ooh, I like to keep at least 5 of each dish, ideally. At least 5 of each would be nice, but smoked is a different story. I might actually make up to 10 for the rabbit though, because 10 seems pretty good. We will have dinner. I don't even know what the hell I was eating, but it chose it on its own. I think I ate some heavy stuff on accident. I forgot to choose the meal. I talked with the Ashigumo today. He calls this place Hino, not the Isle of Demons. Indeed, only those who dwell in the capital refer to it as the Isle of Demons. It is only natural that the Ashigumo who were born here would not refer to their own island as such a name. Then why did those in the capital start calling it the Isle of Demons? The previous Lady Kamahitsuki labeled it as such in a fit of anger after she was unable to keep it under control. It is the same is true of the name Ashigumo, which means hidden among reeds. It is merely a name given to them because they hid and attacked from behind reeds when the troops from the capital came to the island. Lord Takaribi continued to refer to them as such, so they adopted the name for themselves, but I would suggest learning their original name. Hino means blessing of the sun. Yes, a fine name indeed. How about it? We are making a living on this land after all. Calling it Hino, rather than the dreaded Isle of Demons, may serve to raise our morale. That is an uncharacteristically good idea coming from you. What do the rest of you think? I have no objections. I like Hino name. Alright, well we'll start calling it Hino then. Got 18 fullness, that's actually pretty good. I'll spoil them tonight. I'm glad Talamon made it back to okay. I am told this dog sensed a demon a mountain away. With senses that sharp at your disposal, the rest of you should be able to coordinate an escape at the first sign of danger. Better still, the dog knows exactly where this pass is, so you can leave at your own leisure. Yeah, each take turns going out. Not getting out to stretch your wings once in a while makes you feel all stuffy and bad. But you are no longer allowed to walk around by yourself, understood?
I see.
Wait, if we take in more dogs, might I be able to lessen my workload? Ha 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 ha. Okay, now I can go to 2 new different areas. Seems like we're in summer number 3 right now. It's about to hit autumn pretty soon. So we have one more day in summer. May as well
make some rotted stuff. Get our food, our rice to be better. Pick up some snails. It's actually faster to pick up all those snails and plums and everything when you're actually carrying the pan of poop. Don't ask me why. Okay, we only need this to get as high as possible, so we'll go here. We'll definitely see about saving that one. Probably put like 100 on that one. We'll put like maybe 60% on this one. Doesn't need all that much. And then we'll add some ingredients. Let's put the rotted food as always. Let's put some rabbit meat and sparrow meat. Put a couple beans in there. And then we'll put the root scraps. And then we'll put powder of transformation actually. And we'll spread it immediately, because the powder of transformation makes it immediate. Alright, so now we can start harvesting. You know what that means? It's time to drain the water.
Let some water out of the field.
All the way time to drain.
The ears have ripened. Shall I harvest them?
We are still wearing the farming hat, so that's good. Isn't this nice and peaceful? Told you it's a nice and peaceful game. I have so many nice and peaceful games for us. It's not a game that other people would play, but that's why I play it for you, because some games are just worth watching, others are worth playing. Whirlwind Harvest. That skill allows me to harvest more rice plants at once. So we can now swipe at more of these plants at the same time, which is 2 at the same time instead of 1.
This is good
Make it a
enough.
little faster for us.
It's mine! All mine! Next,
Now we can
bring the
stack.
rice out to
Last
ground.
time we only had enough for 1. Literally it was like 1. And that was it. This time now we have 2. So we can stick 2 for each one. So that's 1 that's complete. That's 2 that's complete. So out of all 10 of these, we have completed 2.
This is good enough.
Nice. That's a good amount of rice. It's double from last year. Double is good. You know what this means? That before we go out, we should head straight over to one of these areas and harvest them real quick. So, that is a harvest point for your friends. Not for you, it's for your friends. Let's see, what do we want? This one gets you some beast manure and hooves. And not to mention, we can also get some salt. Salt is always a good thing. It wasn't that much, but it was okay. Let's go back home. Now that it's about to turn autumn, it means that I guess I'll pet you once.
Soft.
I will take you with me. And you shall go into the poop. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Put him down. How do I put you down? I don't know how to put him down. Wait, no. Hold on one sec. Pick up the snail. We only found 21% of the snails. Where on earth were all of them to begin with? Still no bugs in here. I haven't found any bugs in the storage room, like the whole entire time that we've been here. Alright. We shall make sure that this time we're not gonna waste anything.
Eat
We'll
something?
change the menu. We'll go to like... we'll leave this one alone. We'll have some pork. We'll have some dumpling. Dumpling uses wheat and bean. That's not too bad to spare. Yeah, we'll have some pork and wheat and bean. And then we'll just go to nighttime. Myrte, you came to Yanato as a missionary from Formos, yes? What was your pilgrimage been like? What's the matter? My Yanato journey, not fun. In every country, at first, outsider is hated. But in Yanato, it was big hate. I preach in many towns, together with priest. Priest work, so hard. Yanato language, hard. But he spoke many true things. Most people speak bad of us. Throw rocks, spit. It's very hard. Sometimes there's nice people. When priests find people, can talk with. So happy. But when believer of foremost increase temple hate, for Yanato people, temple more important than foremost. When temple people say this, then everyone cannot be nice to us. At hardest time, did not even have house. Huh, yeah, that sounds like the Yanato I know. Kinta? Idiot samurai, how dare you ask her such a thing? How do you intend to cast off the pall you have just set upon our mealtime? I am so sorry. I want to apologize on behalf of all citizens of Yanato for the mistreatment and disrespect you have endured. Ni, Talamon not apologize? If you grovel for every bad thing someone else did, you'll be eating dirt the rest of your life. That's how Yanato people are. They're all good for nothings. I not think so. People have bad heart, good heart, both. People who throw rock at us may be nice people different time. No people, know both sides, very important. And Yanato not only a place where people afraid when first see foremost, other country too. What is this all of a sudden? No, I just remember. I get thrown poop in every country. What? Different country, different life and people. So why every country throw poop? Everyone's same in that one thing. Haha. Please stop, Kaimaru. Poop, poop. Ha ha ha. I hereby withdraw from this fecal fracas. Or fracas, or whatever the hell you pronounce that word. Fracas. Fracas.
What lovely weather.
Is it done yet? It looks plenty dry. Well, it looks like we're ready to harvest our rice now. Well, before we do that... Oh crap. That was weird. I mean, signal seems fine. I don't know why the PlayStation has problems. Maybe it's because they have another update or some crap. Whatever the hell it is. Always have so many updates.
Should I make something, goddess?
We need hemp. We really need hemp. So we need to send somebody to go get hemp. We'll send Myrte out. She can grab some stuff from the river, actually.
I go now.
We'll go back home. Let's go and do our dry...
What?
What's this? No, I'm breaking out in a cold sweat. It's Myrte's school. You children, you become great adults no matter where you are. I not understand Yanato letters. Talamon teach you that. I teach logic and philosophy, and every day teach about God. Every day? I don't wanna.
Please.
Please understand this is so important.
Idiot!
We don't need... we don't need your schooling. Why don't you try learning to speak Yanato right first? Can we go now? Be quiet.
Sorry.
Lady Sakuna.
Myrte most assuredly has her own ideas in mind for wrangling the children. Let us wait and see for a while before lending a helping hand. If you say so. Oh, I just realized now it's autumn. You know what autumn means? Autumn means that we gotta go to an autumny color. That's right. So, give it a second. While everything is taking its sweet time to load. Okay. Autumny color for an autumny time. Go a little bit more. Yeah, autumny color for an autumny time. Probably up there. Yeah, actually. It seems that everyone on this island has their own unique mountains to climb. Well, that's true. Grab this grasshopper. Make sure that there's nothing else. Alright, well let's hang it. Let's go and do our rice. It's been moved to the storehouse. You know what that means? It's time to do some things. Always use the original. Do not ever use the new stuff when you get it, like the new mechanical stuff. It's actually better to do it by hand, because it gives you the most stats. The other ones are for convenience, but convenience does not mean benefit. Always remember that. Just rotate it in circles while you push the circle button. Just go in clockwise formation. Clockwise formation is very easy. Or you can go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise seems to help pretty well.
Never ends. Is this okay?
Very nice. That was pretty quick.
This is rough work.
Now we gotta do some hauling with the motor pestle. You guys know that you just go up and down like this. And if you can, try to time it. Just like that. All the way to 100%. Because we need the stats. Brown rice is only for temporary stats. And the others is for permanent stats. We just want to get to the highest we possibly can.
Done yet?
Since we are hauling, this is usually a good time to have a little snack.
Can I stop now?
Yeah, why not? Let's have a little snack. Look at that, we're getting a boost now. See that? It's going a lot more for each time I do it. That's why that hat is so important. Because that hat just unlocks all the skills much quicker. We're almost at 100%. Oh yeah. Perfect. We're at 100%.
Brilliantly. Now this is white rice.
Hey, very nice. New rice is
It
done.
did not turn out so well this year.
All bogus, whatever. We had some great experiences with rice. We got some more stats, very nice. We only got 15 rice this year. That's actually really bad. Yeah, not too bad. But we'll get more as each year comes. Not too bad though. Cool. We got our second year's worth of rice. It's only enough for like 7 meals though. Let's see, we can
make
process
something?
ingredients. So mochi is like super important, but I like to have boiled rice for my first years because we need as much of it as possible and we'll make one of the sake. And since
something?
we just had a really nice time, we'll actually spoil them a bit. We'll have some cooked foxtail millet. We'll have some dried boar meat. We'll have some pickled plum sounds good. I don't really know if that's really gonna be good for them, but pickled plum sounds pretty good. Yeah, and why not? Ooh, that's a poison resistance. Ooh. You know what? I want to save that. Because the poison resistance is something we need for later in the game, so we're not going to use that right now. But we will eat some dried... we'll have some dried sparrow meat, or rabbit meat actually, so we'll have some rabbit meat and boar meat. We'll spoil them a bit. We'll have some dessert. Well, I don't have anything to dessert. How about some tea? Yeah, tea only requires 1 tea. Okay, we'll have some tea and water. Or we'll have a little bit of sake. How about that? Because we have celebrated our year. Let's have a nice dinner.
Time for the
How come you get to gulp down sake while the rest of us are stuck drinking water? That is because you are children and I am an adult. In my village, anyone over 10 years old could drink. I wouldn't want it anyway. Your bodies still grow every day. Be patient. That time will be here before you know. Ah, come on, just a little sip won't hurt none. Just drop it already. There's no need to rush into adulthood. I look forward to each day we can share a glass kinta. Ah, don't tease me. Rest until morning. It's because we had some sake that our strength dropped.
What lovely weather.
We are in autumn number 2. We can actually stack ingredients for the next rice if we want to, but we have no real good ingredients to really work with, so we don't really need to waste it right now. May as well go out. Now that we're stronger, we can actually go after some iron ore, because we do need iron ore. Well, we'll send out, let's send poor little Kinta to go do something. Maybe he can get some fallen leaves and stuff. Yeah, Kinta, you need to get off your butt and do something. This one has iron ore. Perfect. We might even be strong enough to actually handle the enemies finally. Oh yeah, I'm hurting them way better. Way better. Darn it. Yeah, they don't even damage me all that much. Look at that. They hardly even damage me at all. Dang, I am like so much stronger. That's the importance I was telling you about. Okay, so let's get our ore hammer and our ore mask. And then, how is this looking? For the one with... How is this looking? Oh, you have to spend amber to do that one. Oh, I see. Oh, but I got like no iron ore out of that one. Oh yeah, I'm destroying these enemies like way easier now. Way easier. Just Still no iron ore. Darn it. But we should still be ideally strong enough. My earpiece just died. Without warning either. Is that I should still be strong enough to beat up the boss here. So I can continue the storyline. So that would be nice. Should put in my new earpiece now that I freaking don't have. There we go. I can hear it now. Oh yeah, they only do 1 damage to me. That's insane. They are so much weaker now. And I am so much stronger. Didn't get a single iron ore this whole time that I was at this place. Kinda makes me upset. What the hell? My ability is not activating. I didn't have enough SP or something. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we have a new ability that I completely forgot about. So if we go here, we can actually use this new ability called Tidal Wave. I don't really personally like Tidal Wave, but you know, I'll show you. It's an okay ability, but it's not like that good. Now what's good is Whirling Halo, once I get that one. Yeah, Whirling Halo just destroys freaking everything. Okay, so he's still a little bit strong, but he's not like insanely as hard as he was before. Ooh. Hell yeah. Darn it. Hell yeah. I beat his ass finally. And I got a peasant feather. Those are actually very important for later. Forest of Supplication Part 3. A Torii Gate. What's it doing all the way out here? So, you see, during Lord Takaribi's sojourn in Hino, he constructed many of these divine bridges. Why yes, many gods of Yamato use them as their main method of transportation. As long as they are not too far away from each other, the bridges connect with one another, allowing a timely travel, so we don't have to like go all the way from the beginning. We can now just basically like, you know, fast travel to this area like this. You know, not have to go back to that beginning area. But you can still choose to, if you want to farm for stuff as an example, which is a good reason for it. Let me see. Darn it. How about you face towards the enemy? Ooh, these enemies are a little bit stronger. Yeah, they got a little bit more strength to them in this area. Very, very, very carefully. Gotta make sure that we haven't found a single... iron ore the whole time we've been here. Sadly to say. Very nice.
Ow, that hurt. You know what would be very helpful? Making sure we have our treasure chest mask on. Go and check back to make sure we haven't missed any treasure chests or anything. So far I haven't gotten any signal from treasure chests. Yeah, not even a single loot at all. Yeah, nothing. No treasure chests in this area. This one, oh. Wait, we should wear that mask. Oh, forget it, actually, because we already ruined it. I know you're supposed to use the hoe when you attack these guys, but I don't really like using the hoe all that often, honestly. I'm not a hoe kind of person. You know? I like the sickle. It's getting close to nighttime on this game. Uh-oh. It's getting close to nighttime. We better hurry up. Oh yeah, it hit nighttime just now. Damn, they got like super strong. Uh-oh, there's the birds. Oh crap, they're gonna hurt me. Oh my god, I took like almost half my HP on that hit. Yeah, no. Definitely can't risk it. Well, let's go home. I normally like to end the night as soon as like... But I don't want to ruin the risk of me skipping an entire extra day. Well, do we have any rotted food? Not really. We don't have any rotted food at all. Actually, we do. We have like 5, but 5's not enough to convince me to make a... You know, we don't want to waste our ingredients. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Eat something?
We'll eat some boiled rice. We'll have some dehydrated boiled rice, or we can have some rehydrated acorn and stock soup. Ooh. Swift recovery and natural healing. We'll eat some sparrow meat or rabbit meat or something like that. Rabbit meat seems good. And then we'll see if we can process anything. We can make some dried pork. Make some of this. Cool, we have 10 of those. Rice bran. We definitely want to hold on to those as much as possible. I think rice bran is quite important if I remember. But yeah, we'll let everything else rot. Why not?
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Hey, you wiping out the rest of them victuals? You're such greedy guts.
Kenta and Yui's words very hard. Do not fret, I do not understand a word they just said either. Sakuna and others understand more than I do. Much more. Is it true that we managed to make sense of their rural dialect despite not using it ourselves? That's cause you were trying to talk all regular for ya. You probably couldn't understand a lick if we were just talking to each other. Speaking of which, Big Oaf, you speak in a different manner than they do. Were you born and raised elsewhere? It was nearby, but I was raised in a town while Kenta and Yui were raised in the mountains. I was strictly trained by my father to speak in such a way that I would not embarrass anyone were I to revisit the capital. Your upbringing is truly the only thing I have going for you. Well, for me, Yui's real easy to talk to, which is nice. Oh, Kenta, you were my favorite person too. No, I didn't mean don't look at me. Look, if I have to watch you two literal children flirt in front of me, I shall destroy this house with my divine powers, so help me. Yeah, I don't want to see children flirting either. Oh my gosh.
What lovely weather.
Alright, I'm back. So... well, we still have not really anything going for us on rotted food. We need to get our hands on hemp to create the winter or summer thing.
Should I make something, goddess?
We need hemp. Lots of it. And we need some iron ore for the other thing, so definitely save. Been a while since we saved. Not too bad, we're almost getting into the thousands soon. Oh yeah, getting pretty good. And we shall put on this one for later. And we shall also... we don't need that one. Okay, so for this one, we can actually increase that. Very nice. 25% plus 30%, that's 55%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good if you ask me. And, yeah, that is pretty much it. Alright, well let's send out Kaimuru. Let's go send him to go gather some stuff. He needs to gather hemp. So we'll go for hemp. And then we'll go to the Forest of Supplication to Part 3 area. Now that it's daytime, we should be able to handle it. Enemies are like pretty strong here. They still deal a pretty decent amount of damage to me, so I gotta be careful. Later we'll get skills like lifesteal and stuff like that. But right now we don't have lifesteal. Very nice. Is there anything down here? Nope, we cannot. We'll skip these guys. We don't need to worry about them. Get that high quality wood though. This is that area where I ran out of time because it turned nighttime. Very nice. Oof. That one kicks also. Just like that other freaking big one that... Huh. No stagger whatsoever. Damn you. Hell yeah. Got a scroll of hidden power. Oh my goodness. Got a scroll of hidden powers. Oh, I just realized, you know, we're wearing the weaker hoe. That's why I was doing so little damage with it. There we go. Very nice. Ooh, hey. Let's get our hoe. And then we're wearing the mining mask. Hey, we got some iron ore finally. It's about time that we got one. What do we have, like 4 now? Yeah, we need like a total of 10 though. Oh, did you see the environmental damage I just took? Oh my god, that was horrible. Oh, I almost touched one. Yikes. Okay, I got rid of that environment, thank god. This is a very, very dangerous spot right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, my HP actually increased. What happened? I don't understand what happened. My HP just went up. Dang, I had like no HP just a moment ago too. Must have been like natural healing or something. Yeah, natural healing. Oh, so that's what the importance of natural healing's ability is. When you get it from food, it'll tell you like you get like natural healing or something like that. So when we're not in combat, we can actually get like some health. How the hell did you get over here? Hahaha, hit the mushroom. Do you notice a funny little difference between me and Sakuna's laughter? We laugh the same. Ha ha ha! Not intentionally though, but I just noticed that. And we all both have purple hair, and we're both a god of war. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! True strength. Oh. Got one for true strength, huh? So this one we can use for... Well, we're not farming right now, so we can actually put on this hat. This one we can use for strength boost. Ooh, very nice. More damage. Nice, nice, nice. We got 2 extra iron ores this time.
We have enough for one weapon.
You're out of here.
Heck yeah.
Hut.
Ouch. Ha ha ha. That was not my fault. Oh, we gotta hurry. It's turning nighttime already in the game. Got all the enemies there, but except these ones. Oh no, it's turning nighttime. No. Hurry. Oh no. Uh-oh. No, he's like already back into being strong again. Can't even see. Okay, we beat up all those enemies, thankfully. We're in the next area, which is the supplications. Nice. We made it to the 4th area, thank God. Right before, like, things got, like, really dark outside. May as well get some materials while we're here. Cool. Awesome. Let's go back home. Got 1 hemp, only 1. Yeah, like as if that's gonna really help. Thanks a lot, Kaimaru. How much hemp do we even have anyway? We have like 3. Well, we need like 2 more. Damn it. Got a grasshopper. And some chestnut. Okay, we got a lot of spoiled stuff. Very nice. So we actually have lots of rotted food actually this time. Lots of it. So we'll definitely be putting that into our soil. We'll probably wait until we till it. Once we till it, and then we'll put some stuff into it. Oh, it's winter time. You know what that means? Time to go back to a blue. Yeah. Gotta go to blue now. Because it's wintry. Probably even go to like a lighter blue or something like that. Yeah, that's probably good actually. Yeah. Nice and blue. A little bit too blue. Blue is good. And I don't like that kind of blue actually. It's kind of There we go, that's a little better. It's nice and blue. It's like nighttime outside. Let me see. Well, the year's almost over. And we don't have much to do when the year is almost over. We can make some dried rabbit meat, dried sparrow meat. We'll make some dried sparrow meat. We will make dried persimmon. Yeah, forget that. We need to try it. Actually, we'll just try it once. We'll make some stock. There we go. And the rest of it can just rot.
I make something?
And then we'll
Eat something?
eat some regular rice. We'll make some, we can't make any natural healing. Natural healing would be nice. Rain goddess. What's rain goddess? Rain Goddess inflicts 10% more damage during rainy winter. Oh, it's not really something I want. Natural healing. Here we go. Return. Yeah, we want that. So we'll eat some dried sparrow. And that's pretty much it.
Eat
Okay,
something?
well, what else is this? Maybe we should not use that. Alright, there we go. Now we can eat.
Time for the do.
Ah,
Not sure about this.
rest until morning.
An overcast sky is depressing.
Well, it's a little lighter, so we'll go a little lighter. Alright, well now we just really restart the whole process, but we can continue what we were doing. So we need to investigate the supplification, and pretty much all that's done. Pioneering is our next goal. According to the guide, let's see. Pioneering is one of them, and then I've already completed the second year and Kaimuru's dog, the weaving of the hut, I think. Yep. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the main quests are done, but there is a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23. There's 23 main quests to the game, and we finished 6 of them. So we're actually 1/4 of the way done with the game. Not too bad, actually. Alright, well, we'll at least finish winter. Winter's not that long anyway, it's very quick to do winter. So we just want to get the heck out of here. We'll send somebody to go get some hemp. Maybe we'll have Yui to go do it, because she knows what to look for. She can get some hemp there, some beast manure there, and some... And we'll just send her to go get some hemp.
I'm leaving now.
And then we'll go back over to the Forest of Supplications, to the 4th area. Here we need to defeat the Forest Master, and we'll do that. That'll be the end of one of the main quests.
Oh, these camellias are marvelous. Now, which one of you shall delight my sense? Oh, wait! What in the world?
Oh my.
There is no mistaking it. This fiend commands the demons of the forest.
Uh-oh.
A giant toad studded with camellias. It must be an oil changeling.
Hey, this is where we get that thing that allows us...
to its slippery assault, princess.
We get oil here. This is where we actually get the ability to see at nighttime.
I abhor slimy things. The sooner I can get this monster out of my sight, the better.
Holy crap.
Look again. Wah! Over here.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Look again. Wah! Ta! Over here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Excuse me? Damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn it. Damn it. I got so close to beating his ass too. He's so powerful.
not summer right now. Damn. Only I had better stats.
Oh, these camellias are marvelous. Now, which one of you?
Oh shit. God damn it, I literally just started the fight, you fuck. Oh no, we are like way too weak for this guy. Like, I am definitely getting my butt handed to me by this guy. Yeah, no, there's no way we're beating him. He should not be this hard. Yeah, we're gonna die. We need to, like, get better weapons and better stats for this situation. That is, like, ridiculous how powerful he is. I don't even have Whirling Halo yet. That's a sad thing. I need Whirling Halo. Yay, I beat him up finally. I even got a powder of transformation and a couple deer antlers, but that's... there's actually a special material he drops called like the black something. I forget what it's called. Like the black hide or something like that. It's very, very difficult to get your hands on it. Trust me. But we need it for like an outfit later in the game. Well, I mean, really and truly, now we just need to get stronger. That's like really all we can do. We'll just have to spend another, you know, year gathering as much stuff as possible and just getting stronger as much as possible. Until then, we'll just have to kind of skip a year.
Want me
Try to
make
get...
something?
Ooh, we can make this.
Leave it to me.
We can make the iron sickle. We can also make the iron hoe. Ooh,
Did you see that?
very nice. Now we need 5 more
Want me to make
iron
something?
ores. And that will help us to get stronger later. This one, up to 30% more damage with each successive attack. This one will increase obtaining plants yield. Nice, nice. So it probably for later. We'll put this one with, let me see, we gotta get this thing off of it. And we'll release this, or get it off. And we'll move it over to our new weapon. Put it on strength, actually. And then for strength, we'll put that one in here. Or the one that we're missing, which is, I think, vitality. I think it's vitality, yeah. Cool. Well, we had a successful year. Very strong indeed. Now we just need to make some fertilizer soon. You know, not yet, but very soon, because our rotted food will definitely come in handy later. And we'll just continue, like, what we have to get stronger. And beat the story as we go along. We're already 1/4 of the way there. Was that a powder of transformation? Oh, not too bad. We'll wait until we get to year number, winter. Got another hemp. Ooh. Another hemp would be... So 5, we have enough. Oh shoot, we have enough. So we can actually get the next outfit again. Oh, we have another piece of lore. What's the matter? Oh, Lady Sakuna, it's about Yui. Yui not listen what we say. She promised to help with the housework again today, but she has completely neglected it. What? We're speaking of Yui, yes?
No.
You sure you do not mean Kinta? Their names are not that alike, you know. Yui is a good friend with you and Kinta. It appears she has no love for us.
See.
I admit that, I find that difficult to believe. I suppose I shall have to speak with her. We'll talk to Yui later. We'll see what Yui's problem is. What is Yui's problem? You turning into a teenager on me, Yui? You're not turning into a little baby anymore. She's turning into full-grown teenager. Now, let me see. 20% more damage during sunny weather. Ooh, could beat up a boss with that. Recover HP when not continuously in battle. Well, we're just gonna stick with, like, lesser stuff, because until we can actually, like, for sure have some good things. We'll definitely not do that one. We'll go with, like, some, meat. Well, maybe some meat. Some salted taro. Not much fullness we can get from this. We'll eat some boiled rice.
I make something?
We have enough of that. We have enough of all this stuff. We'll just let everything else spoil.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
Nothing to say tonight. We're on day 2 now.
Tiny snowflakes are dancing in the air.
Let's go talk to Yui. Let's go see what kind of teenage problems she has. And also, can we check the rice to see if, like, anything's growing right now? What's going on with you, Yui? Are you spying on Kinta again? Oh, Goddess Haya. I'm keeping watch over him to make sure nothing bad
Good
happens.
grief.
Lofty realm above? Just what do you think is going to happen? Ahem. By the way, I had a little chat with Myrte and the Big Oaf. You are free to chase Kinta around as you wish, but you must keep your promise. I wanted to watch Kinta forever, but they wouldn't quit hounding me, so I couldn't say no. Why are you so determined to aid Kinta? He saved my life before. He probably doesn't remember it, but I want to pay him back. He saved your life? That is serious. But even so, shadowing him like this is...
Pardon?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you any more than that. I told you that much because you're divine and all, but I didn't want anyone to know, really. What is this gloom I'm sensing? I shall not question you any further for now. However, do you not think you would be well served by opening up to others? Kinta is not the only one you are living with here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you be nice to everybody. Okay, we're all team.
Want me to make something?
I need you to make me some better weapons is what I need you to do. But I don't have enough iron ore. We have enough hemp now.
Should I make something, Goddess?
Yes, you should.
Got it. Give me some
Alright.
space till it's done. Should I make something, Goddess?
Okay, so now she's done with her outfits for right now, because she gets more later. But we have the one that gives us more strength of defenses actually in the winter, which is perfect. Very perfect. We need some cork branches to be able to get that one though. And then, let's see, what's this one? Wanna definitely take this off. Put it on this one right here. Oh yeah. Vitality, I believe it is. No? HP. We'll definitely save. Looking at our progress, we almost nearly... We practically nearly doubled our yield. Almost doubled our taste. We doubled our hardness. We doubled stickiness and aesthetic. And almost time and a half to aroma. This game is actually very fun, so if you have not played this, you definitely have to give it a try. And if you get confused about how to play this game, definitely, you know, just watch, you know, the video, you know, if you want to, so you can learn some tips and tricks, because honestly, I'm pretty much like kind of a master at this game. You know, after playing it once, of course. But yeah, it's really fun and relaxing. I think you would like it very much. We'll send Myrte out to go get some, let me see, we need corkscrew this time. So corkscrew, yeah, cork tree branch. Let's go get some of that. Then for me, since we need to get stronger, we need to go after fallen leaves and high quality oak, as well as some... need to go after some, let's see, where is it? Aha, the iron ore, that's right. We'll see if we can get some iron ore in the process, because we do need that other weapon. If we're going to be able to continue the storyline, we need to get strong enough to be able to do that. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I love this. Hey, look, it's back. Okay, well, you know what that means. We need to switch weapons. So we gotta get the... Yep, the one right here. Okay, we got some copper ore, but no iron ore. That's not good. I love this. We are so strong. Yeah, this isn't exactly just a total farming simulator. It's definitely got a storyline. It's got combat up the butt. You know, it's a lot to do, and you can get very easily beaten the crap out of, you know, if you don't do this farming stuff right. Which is why I, you know, teach people how to play this game the right way when you watch the videos. You know, I teach you like the more progressive way, you know, over time. But yeah, definitely if you like the game, you know, it's available on the PlayStation Plus for the PS5 store. And, you know, it's really fun. It's for free, of course, if you buy the subscription for the PlayStation Plus, which gives you access to, like, you know, tons of games and stuff. But I think Sakuna of Rice and Ruin has been up there for quite a while, so don't expect Sakuna of Rice and Ruin to disappear anytime soon off of the PlayStation Plus, you know. But yeah, I love this game. Okay, well, we didn't find anything what we were looking for there, but we look at maybe part 1, we might be able to find some iron ore in this area, because we need iron ore. It's necessary for us to have that upgraded weapon. I feel like nothing resetted in this area though. Yeah, you should be able to beat this game by year 6, maybe year 7, you know? I say year 6, ideally. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to go an extra year. I think I wasted 1 year intentionally just to get food in this game. Lots of it, actually. But you can beat this game probably by year 6. Especially if you grind pretty meticulously for things that you need, you know? Like, and turn it into rotted food. Rotted food is very important, as I told you guys. We did not get any iron ore out of that one either. Oh yeah, that's right, I do have that ability. I completely forgot about this one.
I really should have used that ability against the boss, now that I think about it, because that ability is actually very useful. The downward spinning slash. Very nice. I feel like we're doing really well with our progression in the game. Much better than my first playthrough, that's for sure. Get out of here. Come on, get up. Yeah. Very nice. But I really, really want some iron ore. That's what we're here for. We're almost done with year 2. Oh look, it's the cockatiel. I think he's supposed to drop something important, which is why we can fight him again. Because I know that like there's a good few important items that some of these bosses drop, and they're for certain sets of, you know, different equipment in the game. We need to farm for it, which is why luck is kind of an important factor sometimes. Let's see if we get it. Did we get it? Peasant feather. Okay, so we got another one. I don't remember how many of those peasant feathers we need, but we need a pretty decent amount of them. They are used for garments in this game. Still am looking for iron ore. Haven't been able to find any iron ore right now. And winter's almost over. Since we have already gone through this area, and it hasn't been a few days, because you have to wait a few days in game before things refresh, you know, like the ore deposits and stuff like that. So we'll just spend the last day quickly doing a small gather. Should take only like 20 seconds, and then pretty much we'll just end year 2. Hey, we got 1 iron ore, but we need like, what, 3 more? Yeah, we only have like 3 more to go. Pain in my butt though. Hey, look at that, we got 2 of them. We only need 1 more iron ore, right? Let's see, we have 4. Yep, we only need 1 more. This was actually pretty good. Now, if only I can get my hands on that last one. Is there any iron ore to be found here? Should probably grab that material right there. There we go. Get me out of here. Oh, I don't see any iron ore deposit. Hey. Yeah, let's not die. We don't want to die here. Okay, yeah, we didn't find anything. Okay, so we got 4 iron ore. Now we just need 1 more. Well, I guess we can go and farm for this real quick. End our night. And then the last night will be like super quick. Hey look, we're getting a bunch of persimmons. Oh, we only got 1. But we got some fallen leaves. Those are very important. We need to farm for those for sure. Fallen leaves, I remember in the first playthrough, I ran out of those things like so quick. Because we have to use it for our fields. And fallen leaves are a pain in the butt to get your hands on sometimes. Okay, so, well, it looks as though, actually, I know what we're going to be doing on the final night, now that I just thought about it. We're going to be preparing our rice.
Eat something?
Okay, so we'll eat something less. Like, you don't want to eat anything particularly too much. Like, we'll just have some water. That's it. Yeah, because really and truly, we don't want to waste anything.
Let's make another dried persimmon. And then we'll just have dinner, which is water.
Thanks for the grub.
This is...
Okay, so for our last night, which you guys know, this is where we have to till and do all of our crazy stuff.
Dancing in the air.
But before we do that, we're gonna close the drain. And then we're gonna go inside. Looks as though our stuff is not ready. Okay, we have to make sure our hat is on, the one that allows us to gain farming experience. You remember that was a very important thing. And let's fill it up with some water first. Actually, first, before we do that,
Now then,
let's remove these rocks.
I shall just have to move them.
Yep, let's remove these rocks. Should always be like 10 of them exactly. Although you won't have to remove them later because you can actually break them with your hoe while you're tilling. But that's an ability for like later. Okay, I think we got, well actually no, there's one more. Okay, I think we got all the rocks this time. Once again. Okay, let's add some water.
Into the field.
Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have to look at it no more. We'll just wait until it's about 20%. Maybe 15% is good. 15% is actually pretty decent. Actually, let's go 20%.
Some water into the field. I filled it with
Okay,
some
there
water.
we go. Now we can start tilling. We can hold the L1 while we smack the thing. We can see our progress. Supposed to be orange, but you know the reason we can't see it is because obviously it's too much water. Otherwise, it would be able to see this a lot better if there wasn't as much water. That's why I was debating on 15% or 20%. Yeah, if you really like these kinds of games, you would definitely love Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. It's definitely worth a playthrough. This is a good way for you to learn your farming skills, because this is the second time I'm farming in this video. Like I told people, there's no rush in this game. You don't have to rush anything. The game is not going to have a time limit for you. Take your sweet time farming every single year to get everything you want. Items, stats, whatever you want. Because there's no point of no return in this game. Nice, we can go faster now. That's why I told you this hat is very important, so you can unlock these skills quicker. Seems like 20% is not a lot, but it really makes a huge difference. Pretty much after everything seems mostly gold, then we're pretty good. And it looks pretty gold to me. Maybe this corner a little bit dark, but could just be the reflection of the water. Alright, I think that's pretty much all of it. We got everything. Looks pretty nice and clear. We might drain some of the water.
Some water out of the field.
And then we'll make the poop.
Shall we begin?
Yeah, it looks good. Looks very good actually. We'll drain. We'll put some poop in, because you know that's the time when we need to do it, is right now when we need to put the poop. Let's go get the poop. We'll put some poop in here. Let's make the fertilizer. As you guys know, the importance is to always have it at 100%.
So we need 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 24, 60, 100. Okay, and then we're just gonna fill this much up until it hits the highest in the triangle. You don't want to use all your amber, you just want to get it to where the triangle's mostly full. You know, about 630. No, 672. Okay, that seems good. We'll throw that in. And now for our rotted food. Remember I told you that you should always let your food rot, because it is one of the strongest base stats in the game. And it's only gonna go so far. So you only need to wait until it gets to like 20. Because there's no point in going any higher than that. See, it doesn't change. So we'll just put it at 20. Wait, hold on 1 second, make sure. 68. Yeah, it seems like 68 needs... okay, so 68. And we'll put it at... Let me see, what else can we put in? We'll let that stuff... Okay, we'll put in 1 salt. There should always be 1 time that you put in salt. For bran, we don't need that. For persimmon, we'll hold on to that. Doesn't seem like chestnuts do anything. We can get some strength out of mushrooms, actually. Ooh, you know what? Strength sounds great. Hardness is vitality. We want vitality big time. But we can only get it from acorn, and that's only a couple stats. That's nothing. Loach? Ooh, loaches are good for vitality. Okay, we'll definitely put that one in. Vitality for defense purposes. And... taste is, I don't know, it's okay. Well, we can go with HP. HP is not such a bad idea. Yeah, I think honestly, that's really not that bad, actually. I think this is pretty good. Ooh, we can go with, ooh, you know what? Let's put 7 in there. There we go. That seems like pretty good stats for our first fertilizer. And as I told you guys, you can make fertilizer infinitely until the time that you harvest, and once it applies the permanent stats, anything that you put into the fertilizer will just carry over, stacking stats for the next time that you do rice. So, you know, don't worry about that otherwise. We'll finish tilling, because we're done, right? Yep. Okay, we'll finish.
Is this okay? Mm-hmm. This looks good.
96%, that's pretty good. Not too bad. And we'll wait for the next day.
Eat something?
We will eat nothing, really, because we're gonna have to do some work in the morning. And we'll eat like maybe one rice, and that's about it. We'll have some rabbit meat, and we'll just stop trying to use my persimmon. My persimmon is not used for special occasions. Let's say for special occasions. Oh, I'm exhausted. Sakuna, it is time to eat. At last, the wait was agonizing. Today I cooked delicious boiled wheat for you. I discovered a field nearby where wheat can grow, albeit in small quantities. Thus, I have added it to our menu. Ooh, boiled wheat and rice. Drools.
Well done!
Where is this bounty? Bring it to me at once.
What?
Ah, it's gone. Impossible, we were just discussing it. Whole bowl, gone. Its scent yet lingers in the air, so it was truly filched just recently? Filched? I've never heard of that word. I shall mete out justice to the fool who does not grasp what it means to commit larceny here in thus far flung pass. Okay. I ain't never seen boiled wheat before. Oh, you poor pathetic child. That's mean to say.
Huh? I can trust Kaimaru not to leave me high and dry without any wheat of my own, can't I? This scent, it must be.
Hey!
Aha! So you are the one who ate my wheat and rice, Kinta. What are you talking on? What are you going on about now? So you intend to defy me? I am not blind. I see your futile attempt at misdirection. Tell me then, why my bowl is lying right over here, or right over there? How should I know? Maybe Kaimaru put it there. Oh, so you lay the blame on poor, inarticulate child who cannot defend himself. You are rotten to the core. I told you I don't know nothing. Lady Sakuna, please allow me.
With all due respect,
Princess, you are liable to burst a blood vessel. Step back and let him handle it. Fine, I'm going to bed. Oh, she went back. Oh, she went to bed crying. Oh, you poor little thing.
Now then.
Kinta, I understand that you can be very stubborn about odd things, but... Oh, he's gonna get a freaking scolding. Seedlings are ready for sprouting. Awesome. Head to the storehouse. This is wheat, is it not? Did you harvest that? Sorry about yesterday. I could have sworn I heard someone say something just now. Keep it together, Kinta. Princess. It was as if the faintest attempt at an apology blew by like a leaf in the wind. Perhaps you could say it again. Like I said, I'm sorry, alright? No way. Not me. So here, have some more boiled wheat. No, I still did not quite catch that. Louder, if you please. Wait. Princess, do not humiliate someone who is already bowing to you.
Good grief.
Alright. Fine, I suppose we are even now. But we must, call this place home. You had better do something about those sticky fingers of yours. Yeah. Yeah, get out of here. That Taomon seems to have quite the way with words. Indeed, I am impressed that he was able to set such a scoundrel onto the straight and narrow. Okay. Well, we are at the start of year 3, as you guys know. Now, wait a second. Before we do anything, we need to apply the fertilizer. There we go. Now that we're at year 3, and let's take some of these things. We're probably about, I don't know, I want to say like getting to the point that we'll be about maybe 1/3 or even half of the game complete. I would probably say more like 1/3, because honestly it's probably like a couple more parts to this game, definitely, for sure. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin will get faster and faster as time goes on, but right now we need to get strong enough. We will take the seedlings from the box, and then, as you guys know,
Let's give it a try.
it doesn't matter how you space them, just make sure that they have a little bit of room, that's all I tell you. And once you run out of space, of course, I told you guys, just, stick them together. It really doesn't matter, because you can just do this over and over and over, year after year, and stack as much stats as you want. And as I showed you guys in my save menu, you'll know exactly when you're ready for the final boss, is when you look at the stats of my save file after I'm done. Now, I know that it seems like a pretty lengthy process to go through 176 of these, but you know what? It goes by a lot faster once you unlock the ability for doing 2 at a time, and then 3 at a time, and then there's like 4 at a time. And trust me, it gets faster. You'll eventually get to a point that your whole rice field will just be compacted, like very compact. And all you want to do when you first begin is just to make sure they have just enough space. You don't have to be perfect with anything, just do that. Okay, look, see? We got expert seedlings. Enables me to hold more seedlings at once. Okay, well that's not the ability I was hoping for. I was hoping for the one that allows me to plant more at once. But, you know, we'll unlock it as time goes on. Maybe we can get this little spot right here. There we go. And nothing ever has to be perfect. Like I said, I've played this game once. I know from experience, like how well this can easily just make you super strong if you just do things right with your ingredients. You know, all this placement and stuff is just very minuscule stuff. Sure is a lot of planting though. Wish that I could hear out of my other earpiece. I need to like change earpieces like right now because I cannot hear. My earpiece died already. And I was just like talking deaf the whole time. The other earpiece in. It's almost time to end tonight's video anyway. But at least it was a nice little relaxing time for us after Bayonetta. And, you know, I've been thoroughly enjoying this game for it being my second official playthrough. Because the first time I played this game was before I even became a streamer. And now I get to share this experience with you guys, you know. And like I said, you know, you learn all you'll learn all of your little experiences of playing this game on your own by watching even one of my videos. You know, I have a guide for you guys that I will make sure to link in the description below once I finish this video. That way you guys will have the guide that I use when I, you know, do the farming and stuff. I don't use anyone else's guide except this one person because it made the most sense. And honestly, it really helped me a lot with knowing just what to do. Once you memorize it, it's like you don't really have to use the guide at all for farming. Farming guide is like really just knowing how much water to use. When do you need to lock up the animals? When do you need to release the animals? Because you'll eventually get more animals in this game. And they'll be like, you know, helping you with your farm and stuff, like eating bugs or, you know, protecting your crops or stuff like that. It's just stuff like that. And, you know, as we get further into the game, the whole tactic of how we farm is actually going to change because, let's just say some certain events cause us to have to adapt to a different situation and, you know, get used to the idea of getting your stats right now while you can. Because once you progress the storyline and it gets to a certain point, let's just say that farming is going to be just a slight bit more harder. A little bit harder. We're going to have plenty of rice. You always want to have it too far apart. Too far apart is good for when you need high stats permanently. And then too close together is like when you want it like more abundancy of rice for specifically food purposes. So, you know, that's what I tell people. Now, let me see. We have a lot of rotted food actually. We can actually use it to make another fertilizer. I usually say 99 is the good point, but honestly, we can make do. Since we already have a full on, we'll just like put like 100 and then just like one of each. Just to kind of give it a little extra. Because we don't need really and truly anything else. We'll do it, let me see, some rotted food. We will do some, I don't know, fish oil. Let me see. Well, what else does fish oil do? Nothing? Tea? No tea. Let's do 7 herbs doesn't do anything. That one doesn't do anything. Nothing. This one gives stickiness, but I would rather hold on to it because I don't really have that much. We can do like 4 pieces of wood. We'll hold on to everything else. That's really all I can do, honestly. Remedy is good for like immunity. Keeps you guys from getting sick. But I like to hold on to that. And we'll just turn it in. We'll just spread the fertilizer. There we go, all done. As I told you guys, don't use the transformation unless you absolutely want something immediate, because you really don't have to use the immediate transformation. Alright, so looking at the progress of today, when I first started this video, we were at level 6 rice. The stats of Sakuna was right there, and now by the end of today's video, which was 3 hours later, I am now almost nearly double the stats. Luck is only time and a half, but that's because luck isn't supposed to be that high. Gusto is actually getting, pretty close to what it's supposed to be. But this is the stats that I had when I beat the game. And this is what we're at right now. So we're at like the high thousands on the top right corner of the what is this, like a hexagon? Hexagon? Yeah. But the top right corner of yield, taste, and hardness is at the 1,000. And we need to get to about the 5,000 range. And then the bottom left of the hexagon, which is aroma, aestheticness, and stickiness, needs to be about 3,000, and we're almost at 1,000. So we're like almost a third of the way done. And we're at year 3, and I was at the almost near end of year 15 actually by the time that I was done with the game. Dang, year 13 to year 15. But really and truly, most of those years I was actually wasting it away, not really knowing what I was doing until like about after year 5, I think it was. So I really kind of toyed around a little bit too much. That's why year 3 is catching up really fast right now. But as each year comes, and especially as more rotted food and better ingredients, and when we get access to different parts of the island, which is the north, the west, and the south, we'll get a lot more powerful, and our stats will just start going crazy big. And who knows, within maybe 4 more videos I might be able to beat this game, maybe 3 more videos I might be able to beat this game. We'll see what happens. The years should go by quite quickly. So we'll just save right here. That way I have both, and that way we can have one save for when I come back to keep track of like where I was this time, and then we'll use this save later to see what we're at by the end of the video, so we always know how much we're growing each time. Sound good? I hope you guys have enjoyed your time with Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. We had 2 farming sessions in this video. We got a lot of things done. Very, very fun. I just forgot that we should fill up the water. Oh my goodness. We should close this gate, and we need to fill it up to 20%, because right now it's at the seedling phase, and the seedling phase needs 20% water. As I told you guys, if you don't know what 20% water looks like, we can just actually look at it from right here. So as soon as it gets to 20%,
I filled it with some water.
it is right about below her ankle strap, just a little bit below the first ankle strap. And later, I'm probably sure 30% is roughly about the part where it hits right at her purple anklet. And that's pretty much it. So that's like a little note in case that you guys can't remember, like, where until you unlock this ability to be able to see the water level. But aside from that, had a lot of fun. We'll definitely save on both of them. Cool beans. Thank you for joining me today on Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I had a lot of fun actually with this one tonight. It seems like it's actually turning nice and gloomy outside, so we want to end tonight's video with a nice orangey to match the background, just like that.
But yes, a lot of fun. I hope you're excited for more, because I will be back again with Sakuna of Rice and Ruin on my next off days. I do work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I don't know what my next off days are going to be. I might actually... this is like the last week of the busy month, because March Madness ends at the end of this month, so after that it's slow season. And my availability may actually start to open up a little bit more for streaming, because now that the busy season's about to end, there won't be much left, and I might actually have a lot more off days these times, which means that I'll be able to continue these games more and more. Don't forget that, as I said, once this video ends tonight, give me about, like, I don't know, give me at least an hour, maybe 20 minutes or something. I'll be linking in the description below for both Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Part 1 and Part 2 with the guide that I use to actually access knowing what the heck I'm supposed to be doing with the farming. And then eventually I'll make playlists once I get the edit versions of these videos out. But we'll see what happens, you know. I still have a lot of games I have to edit, as you guys know. But yeah, we've got lots of games that are just like Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Not exactly farming simulator, but just along the lines of the calm, cutesy, fun. And those are for the times when we don't play horror games or action games or challenge games. You know? Yeah, we definitely will have another stream for that. So, I hope to see you guys soon. All right. I had a lot of fun, like I said. Thank you for joining me on Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Part 2. And it was very lovely meeting you, Evan Major. I hope to also see you again soon. If you want to play this game, like I said, it's available on the PlayStation Plus store. So all you have to do is go over here to PlayStation Plus on the PS5. And under games, it will actually have Sakuna of Rice and Ruin just somewhere around here. I know, I'm sorry you missed it. But you'll be able to see the videos both on YouTube and Twitch. You know, I always recommend watching it on YouTube because it's 1440p and Twitch is limited to 720p. But yeah, Sakuna of Rice and Ruin is located in the PlayStation Plus, so you guys will be able to, you know, play this game on your own if you want to as well, while I'm gone. But, you know, feel free to always at least watch it to the end with me, because it's very enjoyable either way. You know, it's not particularly a super long game, but it should take you about a little decent amount of time to finish it. So, but thank you for stopping in, at least, Ghastly Ty, and I will see you again soon. As well as those of you on Twitch, thank you for watching as well. And as for you, Evan Major, we'll see you again soon. Alright, good night everybody. I'm gonna go make some food and watch some SpongeBob and play some Pokemon Ultra Moon or something on my Nintendo 3DS. And we'll be back again next time. Yes, exactly. We will be back again next time. Okay? Bye-bye as well. We'll have a nice little jumping emote just to say goodnight. Yes, jumping. Good night, Ghastly Ty.